Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs, role-playing games, and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Look at this, folks. We're back with the East Texas University British students, English students, whatever you want to call them. And they are recovered from their brush up against art. What I'm going to do prior to getting started is really quickly go ahead and deal their adventure cards, because we want to do that. And you can see I'm cutting, shuffling the cards, and I will pull one for Rob. And it is Lucky Break. Play this card to completely negate the damage from one successful attack on your character. Okay. That's a very good one. Andy.
Yes.
Yours is Noble Sacrifice. Play when a nearby ally suffers damage to take the damage yourself. Oh.
Great.
And Christine. Betrayed. A trusted friend turns against you, allying with your foes, spilling your secrets. You get a point of conviction or refresh your starting bennies. Yeah, so we don't do conviction, so you would basically refresh your bennies. If you choose to play that, I will find someone in your group of people you know, and they will betray you. If that's really worth it for the bennies.
Hey, for the bennies.
So there's something for you to think about.
Grace for bennies.
Very, very good. Okay. With that, I hold up the Benny that I offer out, but I really was thinking if we were all in this, we should let Smutty Cat do the recap from last time.
Definitely.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Smutty Cat.
You ever seen a cat?
Oh, Smutty Cat. She likes
very, very
to
tame,
write the smut.
It's very tame review.
Very tame.
The
very
review
tame.
of last week. Here we go. So, last week but one, we were fast approaching our exams. And the gang decided that, quite wisely, they needed to blow out some steam, let off some steam. And Grace knew about an art history lecture which was coming up, which should be rather good. Dr. Janetta Brown was doing a review of one of the new paintings that's been causing quite a stir since it's been put up on display. Lots of people have been attending the exhibition, see this painting, so she decided she was going to do a lecture on it. And she's such a great lecturer. Her pieces are quite comical, so I invited the gang all along, and we went along to this review. Unfortunately, what we didn't know is that the painting itself had some special abilities, shall we say, and it sent out waves of emotion to the people in the audience, much as its name said, of desire. And suddenly, an orgy erupted within the lecture room, within the exhibition hall. And people were just a little bit out of control, shall we say. Annie Quo was having a very, very good time with Josh. Well, Josh was having a very, very good time. I'm not quite sure Annie was, but there you go. She seemed to have got off okay from it. And I do believe Fish was having a very good time with Johnny, having some memorable embraces, and Andy was having he'd like to forget it, but an unforgettable time with Dr. Janetta Brown herself, who was straddled over him and pinning him down on the sofa, and he weakly was trying to get her off.
Weekly.
Couldn't get off. But basically, we managed to escape the clutches of the pitcher. Andy smashed the pitcher to pieces, and that seemed to do the job for us. Broke the spell, and we basically all wandered off very embarrassed, a lot of red faces. And we decided we needed to track down the artist who had done the painting, who was a Samantha Wilkes, who lives off campus. She is a first-year art major, and she had done this painting, so we decided we needed to track her down. But to track her down, we had to go to the administration building. And at the administration building, there was a blue rinse-haired old granny, Regina Lovecraft, who became quite enamored with our little our little Australian friend, Fish. Basically, she helped him out a little bit by finding him the email. But what she didn't know is that Andy was peeking over her shoulder, and he got the full address for the lady in question. So the team en masse decided that they were going to go and visit her. But before they did that, Grace did pop into the pawn shop just to pay off the final amount on the bull's tail that she'd bought previously. And she did ask a few questions about Grigory's and Haiti artifacts, and he became very twitchy and basically said he knew nothing and slammed his book shut. So he obviously knows a lot about it. And we then went off to see the artist in question, Samantha, at the Whispering Pine Court, 36 Whispering Pine Court, where she lives. And we got there, and we find that she is a footy fan, and she knows Grace. Grace doesn't know her particularly well, but she knows Grace, and she invites us all in and wants to show us the new picture she's painted, the fourth picture in her series, Longing, which is a picture of a scarecrow in a cornfield. Basically, antics then ensue as we then Grace tries to avoid going anywhere near the painting because she knows full well she's going to fall under its spell. And Andy and Fish bravely venture into her bedroom. Fish knocks her out with chloroform. Being a doctor, of course he's got chloroform on him. I don't understand why people think this is unusual. He's a doctor. And he pulls out some chloroform from his bag and he knocks her out. And Andy manages to grab the paintbrushes, because we've realised it's the paintbrushes that were actually causing all the issues. They were creating the magic in the first place. He runs into the kitchen and burns them on the gas stove, destroying them. But he then realises that there is still the existence of the picture, and he does have to deal with the picture too, because it hasn't destroyed the magic in the picture. So he goes and destroys that, and we then quiz Samantha when she comes round, feed her a cheesy melt thing, and unfortunately forget the tomato soup, but we do remember the cheesy, melty, cheesy thing. And we feed that to her, and we persuade her to give us some information, which is that actually she's created 4 paintings. She has also got regret and remorse are the middle 2. We've destroyed desire now, and we've destroyed longing, but there are 2 pictures that are missing, and they have been purchased by the Sweetheart Foundation. So we are going to have to do some work now trying to resolve that. But we've told Samantha to try and avoid going to the pawn shop because it's not good for her. Not a good place to go. They don't sell good things there. So that is where we finished. Oh, except we did exams, and we all passed beautifully, of course, because the blowout was so necessary to venting steam and giving us what we needed to pass our exams, and we did. We all 3 of us flew past the exams perfectly.
Well, I don't know, guys. Was that complete enough that we could possibly give her a penny? Okay, so you have a penny for that's in there, and we have all relived absolutely the events of last game. So let's now move across to each of you, and if you can tell me what you are actually. For Grace, we'll do you really quick. Let's do 2 athletics rolls because you're a couple of weeks later, and we are seeing what happens in the next couple of games. And we'll have you do a little narration. Look at that. There's a win. Oh, a loss. All right.
Do we want
So
to
be
spend
it.
that valuable Benny? No, I think we should lose the match. We should lose the match. It's only
I think so. Yeah. So you do. Neither game does that magical set of chances just happen to come together where you are in a position to just take that score. You do have a couple of shots on goal. Just the goalkeeper's there each time, leaping up just to knock it just over the top of the goal, and another time just it hits her straight in the chest, and she just grabs it, and you're just like, oh, she didn't go either direction. She just stayed in spot and just caught it. So be it. The crowd dissipates from this last game, and you head out. You notice that Jackson Green was in the stands. He comes down. He goes, "Tough game."
Indeed, tough game. Yes. I didn't know you were a
guys-
football fan.
Oh, gotta broaden the horizons.
Not seen you at any football matches before this. Any interest so suddenly, Jackson?
Well, I mean, you guys are doing so well. You've only had 1 loss, and well, this is 2 now, I guess. But I mean, you're doing really well.
This is the first loss. First loss. You've not read our stats properly. This is the first loss. I spent a lot of pennies making sure this is the
Oh,
first loss.
you did. That's right. This is the first loss. Okay,
Thank you.
you guys. Yeah, you guys are unbeaten.
I
And then all of
know,
us-
this is our first
yeah.
loss. You turn up and we lose. Not good.
Oh, well, if that's the case, maybe I should stay away.
You'll have to keep watching
Yeah.
us on the telly, I think, instead, if they ever put us on the telly. which is
Absolutely.
unlikely. But on the radio. I think the campus television probably shows our games.
Absolutely, yeah. The student channel, absolutely. They've been showing that, and they've been showing. They actually, we've got one of our advertisements, as you would say, on there about hey, if you see anything weird, see anything spooky. I actually get to play a small bit part in that if you ever turn it on. I wear my straw cowboy hat and wave it around.
Did we get any feedback from Glenn Mack about the Hogzilla hunt we went on?
He does not believe that we saw anything, and of course we really didn't. So the stuff I was telling him anyway. But yeah, I mean, he'd like to see a little bit more of that,
Well, I believe you took
There's-
some photos, plenty of photos, as I've been led to believe, of the
Yeah, about that.
Hogzilla
Yeah.
hunt. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of which, sometime in the near future, I know that there's going to be a little bit of rafting up. Let me see. Just trying to think where they were thinking about doing it. But if you'd be interested, I mean, we could sort of halfway do a cryptid hunt because there's supposedly the giant catfish up there. What is it? Old clampjaw or something like that they call him. Let me see. Where in the world did what location was that? Oh yes, Up Old Mill Creek. It's north of town, northeast. If you fall out of town into the, sort of out into the big thicket, it's sort of it does have a branch that runs here in town. And then I guess it goes further on up, then it goes on to government property, and so you can't really get up into there. But there's a good portion of it that goes through some hills and has, you wouldn't call it whitewater like up in Colorado or somewhere like that. But it's a fun tubing thing. But I mean, if you're interested, I'll put it in word with you. The group, it's going.
Hey, well, I think any events we go on in the future, we'll have to make sure we have a certain couple of fellas with us to, keep the rumors at bay.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I mean, the rest of your team would be
I think
perfect
I'll be
for
in
this.
charge of the camera. I don't let Fish be in charge of the camera because we'll all be in trouble if Fish is in charge of the camera. So maybe I'll let Andy be in charge of the camera. Andy's quite a sensible young chap.
And is always responsible with camera use.
Rob looks shocked.
Yeah.
I feel compelled
Yeah.
to remind the audience at this point. It wasn't me who started taking pictures with cameras.
Anyway, so let's jump across to the other members of the team and see what they're up to. Andy, what do you think you've been doing for the last couple of weeks? If you can go ahead and give me some highlights.
Let's think. What's I be up to? He'll have done a bit of gaming, but that's not enough to occupy his full time.
Nah.
I think he might have taken up painting.
Really?
Yeah. Just as a hobby.
After this last set of events, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has he been getting private lessons from Janetta Brown by any chance?
No, he's staying well away from her and well away from the pawn shop. But
Away
yeah.
from the pawn shop. Any particular activities you'd like to accomplish?
He'll do a bit of research on the Sweetheart Foundation.
Right. That sounds
while he's doing that.
Absolutely. So for that, I think if we were to bring up your character sheet, I think it's just a simple academics or research. Yeah, research. Perfect.
Yeah.
What do we get?
Got
us a 5. So it doesn't take you very long to find a website. It's quite glitzy. It says Sweetheart Foundation, Mother of Invention, and then it's got all these subsidiary companies that they evidently play a part in. Most of them are pharmaceutical. There's some other research as well. You do see that they've got a couple of Defense Department contracts. They've got in some of the sub companies that they list. Strangely, though, on the site, you cannot seem to find a contact point aside from a single email that says donations welcome. And and the other piece is that this top level company, whatever they're doing, they're considered a non-profit. They are turning over all of their funds supposedly back into charities.
Okay. In that case, Andy's going to do a bit more digging. He's going to look into their financials. If they're a non-profit, they must publish their accounts.
Yep.
So he's going to take a good look into check into the charities that they say they're donating to, all that stuff.
Very, very good.
And he's going to try and do it in an anonymous way. So he's going to use VPNs, firewalls, etc. He doesn't want anyone tracing it back to him.
Would that be a hacking roll?
I think it is.
Okay. Andy's going to turn his findings over to Fish and say, you might want to look into this because he has no hacking ability whatsoever. Research he can do, hacking no.
Two of you get together in the
Okay.
Yeah, best person for the job.
at breakfast.
Off you go, Doc.
Andy pushes a plate of bacon across the table to Fish as a bribe.
What do we get? What do we get here? Look at this. Look at this.
There it
Charles.
is.
There it is. With a raise. All right. You can pull
Where
up
does your
a
plus two
decent
come
chunk.
from? Fish, can I ask?
Yeah.
Where does your plus
Academics.
two come from?
Academics only applies to exams, I believe.
No. And adds a
Pretty
permanent
sure.
+2 to their academics' secondary attributes.
It does, yeah.
Test taker.
Yeah, but this.
Yeah, but academics, I think, is only
Yeah.
used for tests.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is in this game.
Uh,
We can double check that. But yeah, and feel free to double check that. But right now, it's not going to change much, even though you had a raise, etc. You
Yeah.
do
Bear
get
in mind, computer
So-
science is one of my majors at ETU.
that's good.
So,
But
but yeah,
so you can, with some time, start peeling back those financials as you're into that. You're surprised at sort of the level of protections, though, when you sort of get beyond the basics. Seems pretty stringent. Okay, so that's Andy.
which then
Go ahead.
which then I file back to Andy and say, for a non-profit, they've got really kind of beefy security. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that.
So that's the
Didn't you say
main
there was some defense?
if you think it's a shady front for something, I would totally expect that. And I thought it was a shady front for something by the fact that they turned up out of nowhere and took these two paintings. So, yeah. Something's
Yeah.
going on.
I will say,
maybe
Fish,
you'll need
one of-
to.
The one tidbit I'll give you on one of the things that just pops out as one of their donations is they evidently, for the last couple of years, have been donating a couple of $1 million a year to the police department at Pine Box.
Interesting. Oh, no, you're back. You froze up there for a second, Anthony.
Oh, I did. Okay, then I'll. Boy, I hope
Well,
that's
we got the donation to the police department of Pine Box, but then you kind of froze.
my video
seconds.
froze or my sound. Okay.
You have video, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good, as long as you got the sound. So there's another thing for you guys to tuck away in your heads.
But they're donating to charity. Which the police department is not a charity.
There is a charitable donations, not an LLC, but there is a way to do charitable donations for the what is it, policeman survival something. It's for policemen who have difficulties,
Inspiration and
that type of thing. And then
Recovery.
there is an actual, they can do the community bake sales, things like that, to buy a new cruiser or things like that. So there is a bit of it that is just a donated amount into their budget.
Interesting. Doesn't
Yep.
sound at all suspicious. Or a conflict of interest or of anything. Okay.
You know, I'm probably making that all up too, but that's what you find.
The Widows and Orphans Fund, I think, is how they normally refer to it in Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't go to the police department; it goes to the Widows and Orphans.
Widows and Orphans Fund. Yes,
Who could complain about that?
Absolutely, that sounds perfect. Okay, so I think that covers Andy and Grace's downtime for the last little bit. Fish, what have you been doing in your spare time aside from helping Andy on that?
That did take that long, I'll be honest with you. So what I've been concentrating on is Renee.
Oh,
I've been trying to assess how serious this is. You know,
okay.
I mean, I'm always worried that that Renee's father is going to drive over or fly over and then drive over to the campus and lay five fingers on my well chiseled and handsome face. So there's always that, but you know, I mean, it just seems the yellow heart and then the overreaction on when I'm trying to do something good for somebody else, and then you know you go to an art gallery and she ends up sticking her tongue down somebody else's throat. It's just like so many mixed signals. I just can't understand what's going on. You know, you know, and I've tried talking to her. And I've just got myself, literally, no pun intended, tongue-tied, you know, because all the wrong things blurt out all in one rush. Then I've tried to sit back and include her. Well, not sit back, sorry. I've kind of like taken a step back and gone, okay, a reasonable conversation on somebody that I've actually got deep feelings for is possibly not my strongest thing. So I've gone, what is my strongest thing? So I've kind of tried to include her on a couple of side projects that I've been looking at and looking at how we can try and miniaturize things or simplify circuits so that they can be used in smaller areas.
What's her major?
Sorry?
What's her major?
I believe you told me she was in the mechanical engineering class that I'm taking.
Don't remember it exactly. I'll take your word for it.
She is,
and then we'll
mechanical engineering.
Very good. So she does. She absolutely gets into that.
Yeah. And
Very
then
good.
I kind of put some of the questions, some of the dilemmas that I'm struggling to articulate verbally into an expressive of how do we change this to do that? And if you look, there's something else up there that will interfere, to kind of work out whether A, she's on the same wavelength as me, and B, if I've left her in the dust in an intelligence quota kind of perspective. And basically just to see whether this whole Renee and Fish is worth the pursuit. And it turned out it is. I mean, she kept up with me. She did everything. She answered all of my things. She even turned around and said, I understand what you're doing, and this is a brilliant way for us to be able to communicate, because numbers don't lie, and you know, and neither to drawings with going to there and there and there, you know. So we found a language that we can communicate in, which is great.
Do you think possibly that she was as socially awkward as you?
I don't know. I didn't ask her that.
Graceful.
Okay,
You're very right, Mr. Dean. That is exactly what was going on there. Two odd
from the
balls
outside.
coming together.
I wanted to
Finding-
discuss my feelings, not hers. I mean, God.
Young love. Very, very good. You guys have had a brilliant couple of weeks. Don't know. You've got a couple of angles that you guys could work. You do have the offer for this non-whitewater rafting, sort of a tubing event. You do know that Josh Haggis is going. He mentioned it, and Annie Quo. But otherwise, it's more students that you don't really know, along with Jackson.
Sounds fun.
Do we get plus ones or?
Plus ones. You know,
No, but
I would.
somebody is out
He
for
won.
a paid job, so somebody could pick up some dosh out of it. I think somebody's on windfall, aren't they? From their exams, I believe.
Who? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Fish. I believe Fish might have got windfall. Exams passed. Andy was administrative privileges.
Okay.
Grace was, but Fish, I believe, was windfall. He got 9. So
Very good.
he has a beneficiary who's going to give him a paying job. Down in the big ticket with Jackson.
I think that's fun. We could do that. Because Jackson did say that it was a quasi. He wanted to sort of expense this off as a bit of cryptozoology. Yeah. So, Fish, he's basically giving you $100 to waste parts of your day while everybody else is having fun splashing around with a couple of different things. One is a water sample kit. The other is an underwater microphone that you can run a cord out and attach to your phone. Actually, no, you can't. They've done away with sockets for phones anymore. So I don't know how you're going into some other device.
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Well,
Bluetooth thing.
underwater?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess so. It's not going that deep or way away. So, yeah, you could do that. And then I think that
you get Renee in on the act. 2 of you heading off up the stream together, hand in hand.
Yeah.
With the tool bags.
You want to invite her?
It'd be like when I was younger and I found this little stream and there was a newt and I bent down and I picked it up and put it in a jar. Unfortunately, I forgot to put air holes in the top of the jar. It died.
Yeah, don't do that with Renee. Okay.
No.
Don't stick her in a jar.
I'm not going to do that with
And if you
Renee.
do
I
stick her in
haven't got a big
make
enough
sure you give her air
jar.
holes.
Do we need to put a PETA warning on the end of this episode?
I know. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and
No, it was a little newt. It was fine.
the last little thing he gives you
Oh, it's fine, as you said.
is a card that he said it's a little bit bigger, about double size of a credit card. And he says it's supposed to change colors if there's like radioactivity.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, great. So I'll find a newt with 2 heads and a big beaming smile with sharp, pointy teeth.
Blinky. We'll find Blinky.
Yes. Well done, Jackson. Thank you very much. Now I understand why you wanted to pay me $100 for this. Am I going to get danger money as well? I mean, how
What do you mean?
radioactive are we
Give him
talking?
$100.
Yeah. You're going to go?
He says, look,
You'll go, yeah?
I have no idea if there's anything. It's just, it was a thought that came to me. If there is some giant catfish, and it's downstream from a former military base, it just popped in my head as, hey, why not?
Oh,
Okay.
Right.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm definitely up for that.
Brilliant.
Okay.
So, you guys are going. Jackson's going. You do know that Annie Quo and Josh Haggis will be there, along with some other students. And I was just trying to. I'm sorry.
We're hunting clampjaw.
Well,
Clampjaw.
yeah.
The cryptid.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we going to find the cryptid? Are we going to find the cryptid?
Are you going to find a cryptid or not?
Oh, cryptid. Decrepit.
Yes, yes.
Decrepit.
Cryptic.
Decrepit.
Decrepit cryptic. Cryptid.
Hey ho.
Very, very good. Let's see here. So off we go. I mean, you guys power out of town. I think you've probably loaded up, and Nessie. I think Jackson's decided he's going to join you guys because that way he can drink more. And you guys have a cooler with adult beverages. There's a bunch of inner tubes that he's got a power inflator to inflate those things up. He's in some what do they call them, jam shorts, and he's got himself on some water slippers. So it look like tennis shoes, but they're made specifically for sloshing around in creeks. Water, not waterproof, but they're just designed for such a thing. And he's got himself a flashlight, you see, because he's interested in that type of thing. And I think that's about it for how Jackson. Well, I mean, he's got a T-shirt on it. I'm not putting him into the car like that. What about the rest of you guys? What'd you guys bring with you?
Well, definitely gonna bring the stun gun.
Okay.
And baseball bat.
Okay.
Just in case.
As you do.
Yep. Yeah. The usual sorts of things. Bedroll, insect repellents, little pop-up tent. I mean, this is a multi-day. Wow. Is this a multi-day thing?
It's a 1 day. It's a.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's
right.
It's just an afternoon thing. They're gonna drive up above, closer to where that base is, base X.
Yeah.
And they said there's a landing there. Let everybody out, and then Jackson has kindly volunteered to drive Nessie down to the get out point, which is where the water pools and it's a lot slower. And he is going to sit there, fish, and drink beer, and hang out until you guys get down.
Well, I'm assuming things like life preservers, etc., will be provided. So, yeah, just good grippy shoes.
Yeah.
Not
so you guys, yeah, absolutely. Some and they're not like great life preservers. This is just a bunch of kids who have put together this trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm turning
a good waterproof bag for the phone.
Yep.
And what about for the taser thing? Stun gun.
That'll also go in the waterproof bag.
All right. I think probably I'm going to say that to get sort of, unless you're just using like a Ziploc bag that you could get somewhere, just a plastic bag. If you want to get an actual waterproof bag from the sporting goods store, $10.
No, Ziploc bag should be fine. I mean, more splash proof than anything else, but yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go to that sporting store.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get fly fishing rod because I've not actually done fly fishing. And I'm going to get some waders, and I'm going to buy the waterproof fishing bag.
Yeah.
Or the waterproof bag that you're on about.
You're right. I am going to get the waterproof fishing bag, and I think we've got a GoPro from somewhere.
Yep,
Yeah.
we have got several. We've got 3.
So we'll take that as well. That'll
We've
those
each
things
got
are
to go
waterproof.
because they're
And I'm going to
25
buy
quid.
some
We
larger
can mount
hooks.
those. Yeah, we can mount those to our helmets,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming will also be provided for this outfit.
No, there's no helmets provided.
What?
Sadly.
Well, Grace has brought
Okay.
along a cycling helmet that she got from the
All right.
adventure place, because you can get those little cycling helmets that basically just protect your head. You know.
Yeah, and
Cool.
Andy's
You guys
definitely going to have one of those.
So yep, she's got a little sort of. It's quite open one. It's not like a full helmet. It's not like a sports helmet, but it's kind of a.
Yeah, these
more of
little
a
sort of
the open one.
like a hard foam thing with
Yes.
Yeah.
holes
yeah,
and
like a
slots
bike
and
helmet.
things in it. Yeah, bike helmet.
Yeah.
Bike helmet. Yeah. Fish, your rod and reel will cost you $80.
Hey, not a problem.
Hey, he's earning 100 quid, so you know.
And let's see. Did you say hip waders or what are you?
Oh, full body waders. So they've got the straps over the shoulders. They go up to just below, I would say halfway up your rib cage under your thing, but they then come around. So they're a little bit like dungarees, but a little bit taller. You know.
Yes, I see it. I just pulled it up on Amazon, and the cheapest one I can find immediately is $50.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that, and then
And then I'll need a helmet as well, because if they're going water rafting, then they should actually have helmets. It would be part of the health and safety shiz.
Yeah.
So
You
if
can
I
get a
can't
dry
steal
bag
one
for like
from
$6.
the people that are doing the
This was actually
event,
stated this was
No.
actually stated it's not a whitewater rafting event.
Not at all.
It's
oh,
a
okay, so
This is a float. This is a float.
pool tube thing.
This
It's
is
a float.
where a bunch of kids, mostly without life preservers and baseball bats, sort of get into their swimming suits.
Oh, completely the wrong impression of this.
Yes, sit down get into these inner tubes that they've blown up, and float down the river while they drink beer and chat.
Oh, okay.
fantastic.
In that case, yeah.
Well, I'm still
not
going to get
bother with
the. I'm
helmet.
still going to get all of that, and I'll buy a cycle helmet as well. So that's my 100 quid.
Okay.
Gone.
And he's changed his mind. He's not going for a life preserver, but he's still got on water wings.
I'm going with the pool noodle.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's
Definitely.
cheap and easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn good idea. And Grace has got a pool noodle too. Yeah, pool noodles. Very good
Perfect.
idea.
So we've got some pool noodles that you guys just sort of picked up
Definitely,
for
yeah.
next to nothing.
Make sure, just in
And
case.
and
And it's somewhere
Yeah,
to
so
attach
my
the camera to,
taser-
you see, so it's an added bonus.
yeah. So I mean,
My-
you can
my-
get a
Oh,
dry
yeah.
bag that floats and has it for like $5. So we'll just call that. You can just get that along with the other stuff you've gotten. So I mean, you can have a dry bag as well, Andy, and keep some stuff in there. Not a problem. So you see the rest of the group. Actually, you turn off the highway. You actually go down that road that you guys gives you the heebie-jeebies anymore to go down because it goes past that one spot that if you're going the right speed, yeah. So you guys pass that, and then you move out further where there's no more houses, and then a little bit later, there's a couple of turns that are made. Who's driving? Is it Andy
Andy.
again?
I think Andy's probably the best driver. Yeah.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
you're following a sort of rusty red pickup truck, and in front of it is a blue pickup truck. In the back of the pickup trucks are already inflated inner tubes for those folks. And it looks like Josh and Annie are in the blue pickup truck a little bit further forward. And then behind you guys is like a 4x4, an older Jeep, and it's full of kids. I mean, more of them than obviously there are seatbelts, and there are one or two kids that are in the backs of those pickup trucks as well. Because instead of tying down all those inner tubes, why wouldn't you just have friends sit back there and hold them in so they don't fly off?
Yeah.
Because you're young and immortal and you can do that type of stuff. So you're now on dirt roads. It gets a little bumpy in spots. At one point, you're starting to think, ooh, you see a fairly decent sized rock, Andy, and a bit of a gully where there's been some runoff that's come down right at this area, and the pickup trucks do it pretty well. And you're sitting there thinking, oh boy, and I need a driving roll.
Okay.
Not to bottom out on one of these rocks as you sort of work your way through it.
There it is.
There we go. So you work your way carefully around the rocks and that, and you know what? Pretty impressive. Jackson's talking the whole time. It doesn't even impress him. He's just like you just did it, and he's just going on. He's telling you stories of his youth in Texas and all the silly things they've done. But I think the only story that really sticks with you out of it is the noodling. You guys ever noodled? You guys should talk to everybody when you're up there.
No.
Noodling?
Yeah, noodling.
Nope.
Oh, you
I've
guys
done some doodling.
haven't lived.
No.
So noodling is if you're coming down, like the river. If you were to look on the sides of the banks and stuff, there's lots of little holes and indentions, and there's critters have dug out little things here and there. But you get that down in the water, and you put your arm way up in one of those holes, and that catfish, it'll grab on your arm. You just pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let fish do that one.
Why? Why?
Fish like fish.
Well, it's a way to catch catfish.
Yeah,
Noodling.
but I don't need a catfish.
Okay, well, yeah, you
might
have
want a
to.
pet,
I mean,
Andy.
it's a local cultural offense. You guys should try it sometime.
All right. Yeah.
He chuckles about that.
On the other hand, I've seen the Flash Gordon film, and sticking your arm in holes doesn't usually.
Yeah, exactly.
And well,
Flash Gordon's alive?
Nice. So, meanwhile, while you guys are Googling catfish noodling as you're driving up, and you're sort of running out of range of really good cell coverage, and your data is starting to drop off a little bit, and you're going, this is ridiculous, watching the catfish noodling videos.
Noodling for catfish. There it is.
And some of those catfish are freaking big.
I'm looking at the pictures now. Those are. Yeah, I'm not sure I want one of those things knobbing down on my arm.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Good
anyway, he says,
Yeah,
"But
could you
don't
see
wanna
the
reach in
YouTube
there."
tagline now, can't you? Catfish
Okay, so
tries spaghetti for the first time.
apparently it goes by many different names. I'm glad you chose noodling. Other names include hogging, dogging, grappling, grabbling, tickling, and my favourite, catfisting.
Oh my word! So many great
Christine,
things.
avert your ears, dear. We would never try and fist a cat.
Dear.
So many bad things. So many
Yeah.
bad things. But yes, so noodling. He goes, well, just so you know, if you need to do that.
Apparently legal in about 20 states, but not the others.
I can't imagine which set of states would probably yes.
Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland. It has since been legalized in Texas and West Virginia. So there you go. Texas is relatively new to the sport.
Very good. So he says, yeah, back when it was illegal. You know. He does say, but could you imagine if this cryptid's real? If old Crunchjaw was lurking in one of them tunnels.
Yep.
Like that. Whoa.
You would need a big tunnel.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah, how big is Crunchjaw?
I don't know. I mean, if we'd all seen it and taken pictures and measured it and weighed it, it wouldn't be a cryptid.
Aren't you arguing yourself out of a job when you say things like that?
So,
I know.
I've got a quick question for the Dean.
Yes.
How many sticks of dynamite can my waders hold?
Well, let me go get my sample dynamite sticks so we can talk about it. Okay.
No, so I think Christine's got the answer.
Of course she does.
I have not.
So you guys
Definitely don't.
pull into where there is a circular, it's a pull off from the road that goes up next to this river. The river is about, it looks like it's about 20 yards across. Jackson says it's fairly shallow right here. It's about, says a couple of feet tops. He says that if you look up that direction, he points, you can see some rusty chain link fence that sort of goes across the river. There's a lot of vegetation that's sort of grown up into the grass. You can even see one little sign peeking out saying "Keep out," military facility, blah blah blah, sort of like you would see here, except without the Ministry of Secrets Act or anything like that. So the others start piling out of their vehicles. The people who've been designated to go wait down below are waving goodbye. He's helping you guys pump up your deflated inner tubes. And so he's about the last one to pull out. The rest of them are starting to get out into the water, form chains, or just sort of get in there. Josh holds back with Annie so that he can be with you guys floating down. And it looks like you guys will be possibly some of the last ones coming down the stream. And Jackson says, it should only take you a couple hours. See you at the bottom. Should be about 5 when you get down. We'll go to Pizza Barn afterwards. Be great.
Sound good fun. See you. Have a good time.
So he cruises off. Now, Fish, do you have all your stuff with you? Because it's going to be a bit awkward to sit in a inner tube with all of your fishing gear. Just wondering.
I'm just thinking those waders are just going to get full of water and drag you under.
Everybody else is just in flip-flops or, like we said, old shoes and swimsuits.
So, well, this is the thing. So it wasn't until you described that it's not whitewater rafting, it was something else, and but I thought that he wanted me to find traces of. Right. I didn't realize I was going to be navigating down the river, and on top of it, I thought I was going to have to wade on down, and take samples from different places for radiation and all the rest of it.
You can just lean over the side and dunk your bottle in, get your sample, pop it in your backpack.
And to be honest, in most places, you can just sort of roll off of your inner tube and stand. It's not going to be much more than up to your mid-torso. There's a couple of deep places, supposedly, from what he was telling you on the way up. And by the way, if there are things you want to know about the river, he has talked nonstop. Jackson has the whole way up. And so you guys can simply make a roll of history or common knowledge or something like that, and you will have I'll be glad to see what there is that you can find out of all of the stuff he's told you.
Okay. If I rolled the waders up, would they go in my bag?
They've normally got a big welly boot type thing out on the map.
Yeah.
On the bottom half. I don't think you can roll them up that easy.
Yeah, that's a pretty big thing. I was sort of picturing your wet bag as being like the size of a bread box, you know. Yeah, something that you could throw your, like the other kids did. They sort of have it tied off to their inner tubes where they can float their phones in it and stuff like that.
The weight is that I had to give to the health and safety man, so he could wade into the river and then walk downstream to where the factory's runoff went into the river. Okay, he had to take samples daily, and every so often he would get snagged, so he needed a new pair of waders. They came in a pack that was that wide by that tall.
Rob, I'm not going to fight you. I think that's fine. You can throw it in your you can throw it in your bag.
So
that's
I was just wondering,
sure.
You know,
go ahead.
If that be the case, I'll stick the waders in the bag as well as my jeans, socks, trainers.
Okay,
and I'll leave my t-shirt on because I might get cold nipples. And then I'm in that rubber ring, and off I go down, holding onto the fishing rod.
Absolutely. All right.
Holding onto the fishing rod, sticking your hand in every hole that you see down the riverbank.
Who needs fishing rods? Come on.
I wanted to go fishing so that I can catch the big one, the big catfish.
Not long after you have made a bend in the river and can no longer see the chain link fence up sort of further up north.
You did get samples up at the chain link fence, didn't you?
Did you?
Oh, yeah, I think that's the place to start. Yeah. Certainly going to check for radiation before I get in the water.
Yeah, definitely.
Fish, you did get samples up at the chain link fence, didn't you? You started off with your samples at the top of the river.
Yes.
At the chain link fence.
Yeah, I start off at the top, and then I and I watch to see what the little strip does on the little bit of paper when I've done that, and then I get into my dinghy in the tube, and then I'll float down, take up another one, and blah 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 blah.
Got it. So you round a bend. You can no longer see all the way back up to where that chain link fence had gone across the creek or the river, if you want to call it that. You go into a long stretch that it's just moving at a gentle, less than walking pace. It's almost hard not to fall asleep. It's so absolutely relaxing. The trees have grown up and are almost interlaced a little bit above in places as you guys are drifting down. There are a couple of rocks, but in general, you just lift your legs and let the inner tube sort of bounce and around you go. And you can see that, you know, in the distance ahead of you, you can see the rest, decent amount of the other folks. They've got like a cooler, the igloo cooler that's just sort of floating in the water with them. And they'll push it back and forth to each other as they have different things that they'd like to imbibe. And it's just sort of an idyllic afternoon. It's just hot enough that it makes the water great. The only thing that sort of sucks is there is a constant hum of insects, and you're very right that you wanted to bring yourself some insect repellent, because there's a decent amount of mosquitoes that are in swarms in certain places in particular. And where they are down close to the water, they also attract fish, which jump out, and not fish, but fish that will occasionally reach the water and gulp up a couple and splash down in. But no, you have not seen a giant catfish yet.
I'm guessing Fish is also fishing as he comes down. Is he?
No, the YouTube says it's a standing up sport.
There is that.
Get pulled down the river by a fish.
And he's got his Bluetooth headphones in, connected to the or paired with the underwater microphone, so he can.
Oh, okay, so he can do that. Yeah.
He can hear what's going on.
Who else is with? Who else is with me? Andy.
It's
I think we're
three.
all three of
Josh,
us. Yeah.
Josh, Annie Quo, and then probably 30 or 40 yards on further down because, you guys are waiting to get your inner tubes blown up, is sort of the rest of the group. It's a little behind, but, you could paddle forward if you so chose, but it's not that much of a big deal.
It's always wise to have someone else for the monsters to attack first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fish is all the way in the back. No.
Yeah.
Is
the
Annie
deadly
getting
yellow water
Bye.
dilute itself before it gets to us from their passing.
Fish, you had a question.
Yeah. Is Annie getting splashed by the water and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're splashing at each other.
Right.
She's in a bikini and has like some old ratty Converse tennis shoes on and a straw hat and some sunglasses. And she and Josh seem to be really enjoying themselves. Josh,
I'm gonna shout to
is
Josh.
already starting to show the effects of a sunburn, even though he has put quite a bit of sun lotion, as we would call it, or sun cream, as you guys call it, on. Because
He's got his factor 50 on.
yeah, he is. He's just not built for a little bit of sun. Yeah.
Bless.
I shout to Josh. Okay, Josh, dude, stop getting Annie wet. I still got nightmares from the first time you got her wet.
he splashes the water your direction, Fish, but doesn't it didn't quite get there. But yeah, he's wearing a Dallas Cowboys t-shirt. I think as most of the guys have gone shirtless, he still wears one because I think he may be a little bit still intimidated of showing off his slightly more portly physique. Some shorts with ties in front, and he just has some flip flops on, and a John Deere tractor ratty baseball cap that's at least shading his eyes a little bit. He's still squinting in the sun because he didn't bring sunglasses. What are you guys wearing?
Sunglasses and a hat.
What type of hat?
T-shirt, shorts. Just like a big kind of like a fold-up camping hat,
Okay.
fairly broad brim type thing.
Okay.
Got corks, got corks hanging all around
No corks.
Nice.
it.
Very good. And shoes, you said you were wearing some...
good shoes for, good waterproof, grippy shoes. Shorts, t-shirt.
Perfect. Christine, what is Grace wearing?
So Grace is wearing a full-piece swimsuit. She's got a t-shirt over the top of that, but it is quite a really loose, very baggy t-shirt, quite lightweight. She has got on a straw hat, a big floppy brimmed straw hat, and she has got on a pair of sunglasses. So,
Got it.
Yep, that's what she's wearing.
Perfect.
She has got in her bag her jeans and a change of clothes and everything to get warmed up when she gets down to the bottom. But yeah, this. Oh, and she's also got on the sort of the rubberized sort of plastic water shoes that you get for in the swimming pool and stuff.
Yes.
Not be slipping and running over,
Perfect.
falling over. But yeah, she's got on those.
Fish. What's Fish wearing?
Fish.
What's happened to Nessie?
It's been driven
Nessie
down to the other end.
by Jackson Green.
Yeah.
So I could have put the waders in Nessie then.
Yes. Yes.
That would be a little bit easier.
And the fishing rod.
So
Yeah.
and the fishing rod.
Would you like to have done so?
Yes, please.
Cost you a penny
It's
for a
still not going to
flashback.
change my description. So basically, I've put my prescription sunglasses on. Okay, when we was up at the car, and I've got my bag with me, and I derobe, leave my boxers on, and leave the t-shirt on, and I've got this. It's not straw hat, but if you think about like a straw hat, and it's got different like lures attached in through it for fly fishing and things like that. And so he's got that hat on, so that when he's down there, he can quickly pick up the rod and attach a fly.
He gets down to the bottom. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what he's wearing. He's not wearing socks, trainers, or anything like that. So he's completely barefoot, and yeah.
Okay. Makes absolute sense to me. And so drifting you go, and I will lower that sound because that was just way too loud. And why is it not lowering for me?
I thought it was a piece of equipment here that'd gone bonkers. I'm looking around.
I was lowering.
What's going on?
You're like, why did I just hear water so absolutely loud?
That was
Oh,
good.
is that what it was?
That was
Sorry
good
about
volume for me, actually.
I bet you that was a interesting experience for all of you, getting to hear the sound of that just blaring in your ears.
Can't hear it.
I think they would love it.
Can't hear it at
So
all.
I lowered it.
Am I supposed to be hearing it?
Nah, it's
I
only
did
for
lower
effects.
it way down. Can you hear it now?
That's good volume for me, but yeah.
All right, that's good volume for you. That's fine. It's not too loud for me either. Though I may go ahead and turn off our music, just because I think that we can just
I
enjoy
think
the
we should
sound
hear
of
the music
the
at the
river right now.
bottom for when everybody lands or turns up at the bottom of the screen river. I've taken another sample.
Taking another sample. You got about 4 or 5 more little bottles left, and you're not detecting anything too weird. Is anyone imbibing?
Fish.
Go ahead.
There's a hole over there. Go on, stick your hand in. Go on, Fish. There's a hole over there. Look,
there is a
on
hole.
the riverbank.
Yeah.
There is a hole.
Do you want to catch a catfish? Go on, Fish. You know you want a catfish.
Yeah, go on then. I slow the inner tube.
You start getting close, and you see poking out of that little hole. It's a smaller hole. It's about the size of, if you were just to make a small circle between your thumb and forefinger, and out of that thing slips a snake that cruises across the water. It's like a water moccasin, and it just cruises off away from you.
Maybe not that
Right. It's a snake hole.
Yeah, you need a bigger hole.
Yeah, bigger
Bigger
hole.
hole. Bigger hole.
Keep an eye
Bigger
out for
snake.
a bigger hole. I'm gonna go catfisting. Okay.
Oh my word! Yeah.
Wikipedia. It's so useful.
Don't know who calls it that, but wow. Okay.
Actually, that's a good question. I mean, is anybody aware of poisonous water snakes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think as if a poisonous water snake was in your area.
Uh-oh, you went quiet there for a second, Pete. Maybe you're getting excited.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, stop getting excited about your catfisting.
Yeah, nothing relevant.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
You can take a look at water moccasin if you ever feel like it, and when you're doing your Googling, because that's the type of things that you'd be a little bit concerned about. The water picks up speed here in this next stretch. You have sort of lost sight of the group ahead of you when you start hearing shouts around the next bend. Shouts and splashing and what
What did
could
I say?
possibly...
What did I say about letting the bait go first?
Oh boy.
You round the corner and you see a lot of the kids are standing in chest high water, sort of looking around nervously. Some of them are getting out the side, and there is a inner tube that's just drifting off down further.
Okay. Can I hear
Watch it,
anything on
guys.
the...
Go ahead.
Sorry. Can I hear anything on the underwater microphone?
Ooh. You do pick up a gurgling, grumbling noise that you have not heard before. And fish, your little piece of stuff that you dip in the water turns suspiciously black.
What does that mean? I look at the card. What does black mean?
High levels of radiation.
It's got some radiation.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll stop and take a short break. And we're back. So, you have just heard this sound of underwater. You've heard the scream just a second ago. It sounded like a young lady. And people are looking around. It's Mandy. She's missing. Something, I mean... And there's one kid that looks really shaken up. He's a sort of a redhead kid. He looks a little bit like Josh, but a skinnier version of Josh. He's over sitting on the side of he's sitting on the bank and looking around nervously. He was right with her. Something just splashed up all around him.
What's she wearing?
She was wearing a one piece with a sort of a blue T-shirt over it, baseball cap. She's disguised. Trying to remember. He goes, I think it was a red baseball cap with I can't remember what the symbol was on it. There was something, and then I think she was just in flip flops. But I mean, her inner tube's way down there. You can just see it rounding the bend.
Andy's going to get this underwater microphone and see if he can use it directionally. You try pointing in different directions.
Trying to get a vector. Got it.
Yeah.
So the main problem you have with that right now is there's a lot of splashing from the kids.
Yeah.
They are sloshing away the water where there might be a little bit of pollen or something that's across the top, trying to see down. There's some of them that are swimming down low to try and see, but it's not stupid deep. There is a bit of a pond area on the opposite bank. Like if you were driving north to this place, it would have been on, I'd say it's on the, it is on the eastern side. There is sort of a big, deeper pond with a tree that sort of overhangs that. And so there's a couple of kids that are sort of diving into that, looking around. And they're like,
Are there any holes in the bank?
so you can make me a roll for that
Race
type of thing.
Holes.
Okay. What do you want to roll for that?
Notice?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, you have a success. There are the main holes that you see. There are a couple of smaller, like snaky type holes, as well as there's a good half dozen that are about the size of maybe your fist, maybe double fist, that are sort of just in the mud, just underneath the overhanging grass and stuff at the edge of the banks.
Mm-hmm. Anything
those-
bigger?
Well,
I'm looking for a bigger hole.
So far, you have not found that. You guys can continue your search. Go ahead, and I'll get there.
Riverbank.
What are you doing, Fish?
Need to ask the Dean a question.
Okay, out of character. Go for it.
Okay. You said that there's a pond just off to yonder. So if we were traveling north up the stream.
So
sorry,
you
traveling
north out of
down
town.
the stream.
It's sort of the south bank, I would say, because you're sort of southeast, southwest. No, northeast, southwest. As you're going sort of north out of town, it bisects the road, this stream, and then runs off. So it's not really going east-west. It's coming this direction from the sort of a northeasterly line. So I can't really just go which side's which side. It's without changing the compass rose and showing you a little bit better. Go ahead.
Okay. So
just as in us coming down the river, though, as we're coming down the river, facing down towards our destination, is the pond on our right or on our left? It's on our left. Okay, thank you. There you go. It's on the left.
There we go. That'll help.
Right. So we've got a pond.
River's going north-south.
Okay. So we got a pond there. Then we got a road. Then we got the river.
Well, the road's out of sight from the river at this point, but you've got.
I thought you meant the pond was in the river. It was like a deeper area of the river.
It is. It's a protrusion of the river as it makes a bend, where it's just deeper and more calm. And then there's
okay, because I was trying to work out whether there would be a culvert that feeds the pond, but if it's directly connected to the river, that's what I was getting at. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. So at least now I think I know where the big catfish may live. Okay, but yeah, so
the kids are getting
Fish
pretty desperate.
Just sort of like says, 2 questions, folks. One, anybody see any bubbles come up after she was dragged under? 2, do you mind getting out of the river? Because it's quite toxic round here. The radiation's off the charts.
What? So they start moving to the side because that sounds scary. Several of them are pulled out
your
their
rabbit
phones.
rings with you?
And you see one of them says, "I've got bars, and they dial 911 and are calling the cops because there's their friend's missing. So that's
okay,
that's
put that
going
bloody
on.
phone down before the police connect, because we're still on private property. We haven't actually gone past the sign that says we're out of the military zone.
No, you are.
We are. We
never went into the military.
We never went into that.
Oh, yeah. I thought we said that there was a sign saying no trespassing because this is a military of defence site.
Yeah, further upstream.
Further upstream.
Ah.
My bad on description, obviously, if I left you out.
That's fine then. So we're not breaking any laws for going down on the thing. Okay, so I'm not going to say that, but I will say, why are you calling the police? We need to find the body before we can call the police.
We need to find her. Nobody.
Oh, yeah, her. Sorry, her.
Fine.
Sorry. But
you
technically, she is a body, isn't she?
Do you guys have any ideas about how best to go about this search?
Well, now that the rest
we're going to go fishing.
Now that the rest of them are out of the water, I'm going to use the microphone to see if I can pick anything up.
Okay. I would like an investigation roll.
Investigation? No, it's not a thing.
Not a thing. I apologize. I once again have been doing too many games in my head.
Notice?
Notice is exactly what I
Research?
need.
Okay,
Notice.
Notice.
What'd you get? There we go. Look at that.
11.
You
Got a
jammy
raise.
banana.
That is what we needed. As you're sort of doing little sweeps, you get upriver, and you start going across. You're on the side away from the pond, sort of doing the sweep. And as you go across that deep patch of water, you hear that little grumble again. Sort of it's just at the edge of hearing, and you're wondering if you're getting phantom sounds because you're trying so hard. And some of the kids start talking right behind you, right as it's going on, and you're like, ah, but you still think that silly pond area, and that pond, well, we say pond, it's just off the edge of the river. It's sort of a, what do you call it when a backwater where the water sort of swirls around in that area, and it's probably about 20 yards by 20 yards across, with a couple of big trees overhanging and providing some shadow onto the surface. Lots of mosquitoes gathered under there, and you do see the occasional fish that leap in that area, leaving ripples on the water.
Okay. I'll indicate to the others, point over that way, and start moving over.
Okay.
Hopefully, then I can get more of a result when I'm closer to the pond.
Okay. So you notice that
checking the side of the pond for holes, big holes
on the side away from the pond.
Around the pond edge. She's basically.
Oh, you're going around the pond. You're going right across to the pond edge. Okay.
I'm not in the pond, but I'm going around. I'm going more around the pond edge. Trying to see if I can spot
so you're like right on the bank, on that far side, underneath those trees. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you, fish? I've got Andy sort of midstream, facing towards where Grace is on the bank, and he is sort of making readings that direction.
I am going to navigate my way, and if I have to get out of my image, I mean, my buttocks are in the bloody water anyway, so they're going to be glowing radioactive soon. So I think I'm just going to get out of the inner tube and push the inner tube over to the bank near where the inlet for the pond is, and then I'm going to walk into the pond area.
Okay.
So sorry, just very quickly.
Yes.
Because I want to get an idea of this.
Yes.
So I'm kind of visualizing a bend in the river.
Yes.
Which sort of goes wider.
Yes.
Is that it? And sort of this is the pond. What we're calling a pond. It's just a deeper, more still area. So it's not. It's not. You know, when you're talking about the inlet, it's just.
Yes.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
That is exactly what I was hoping to describe, and did not do the best.
Right. So that's a failure on my part for not pressing for better clarity when I asked about pond and
my issue as well.
So,
for not knowing the proper term.
If there's no inlet for the pond, I'm gonna ask: did anybody see any air bubbles? After she went under the water, anybody see any air bubbles, and which direction?
Grace is looking for holes and water bubbles and all of those sorts of things.
So the people that call from the bank say that they didn't see anything. The one kid that's like a more slight version of our good friend Josh says it was a fish. It just grabbed her. It's a big fish.
Yes.
No, not you. I know your name's Fish, but there's a big fish.
Yes.
Josh Josh Haggis gets back out in the water with you guys. He's trying to help. And as a result, Annie's going to join as well. I think they're standing quietly near Andy, sort of back behind him, at least showing some solidarity. You are focusing your look across there. Rob, or Fish, are you actually going to try and walk into that deeper area? Is that what your goal? Just sort of see how deep it gets? It's got a gravelly, rocky bottom.
I'm going to go swimming around the through the reeds. If there's any reeds, I'm going to go through there to see if there's any holes. We all know from Jackson's explanation of catfish and what have you, and his noodling.
Yep.
That catfish seem to like living in the banks, and they come out to strike at passing fish. Okay, so
bottom.
So
figures,
yeah,
yes.
So I'm going to swim through the lake. Through the pond area near the banks to see if I can see anything. I mean,
are you diving into the water, going
wide.
underwater? Yep.
But
so you're diving underwater.
Well, no, I'm not diving underwater. I'm going to swim through near the bank to see if I can see any large holes. And I'm thinking it's got to be pretty big for it to take a teenage stroke young woman.
Yep, exactly.
And so you and Grace are both doing roughly the same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it, Pete. Thank you.
Thank you, and that's a good call because I would have said something silly.
Also, whilst I'm swimming about, I'm also going to lather myself up with some fish paste, so it goes for me and not Grace.
You got a tube of anchovy paste, have you? On you?
Yes. Yes. I've got anchovy, smelling salts, and chlorophyll just to make sure that they wake up.
I thought you were going to say that you're going to crack open that box of maggots you've got, the bait that you were going to use for the fishing later, and just rub yourself with maggots.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Shove a handful down your underpants.
Hey, it'll keep me clean.
Yeah. So you guys have been looking for a while now, and you're investigating very thoroughly that far bank. You're also doing your listening. Most of the kids have drifted off towards the road, and the cars have come to start picking them up. Jackson brings you guys his car up and parks up there, and there is a police cruiser that pulls up as well. It's they've got to hike a little ways to get down towards the river, but when Jackson gets there with two cops, they're like, okay, so this is where the girl went missing? They look at each other, and they go. And the younger one goes, oh, and he goes ahead and gets down to his boxers, and he gets into the water as well with you guys. He goes, have you seen anything, found anything? What are you doing with
jump up, grab hold of him, and go, ah!
Yeah. What are you listening to?
Underwater microphone, trying to hear anything under the water. I think there was
just
something
in case the catfish starts singing AC/DC.
Yeah.
Okay. He
Billy
says, okay,
Bass.
so you think that something that direction, huh? Yeah. Let me see here. So he says, yeah, oh, gosh. Well, that's weird underwater micro. Okay. Anyway, hey, my name's Officer Nunez. He gives you a wet handshake, and then he sort of pushes past you guys, and that is Nunez.
Excellent.
And he goes to the edge of where it gets deeper, and he starts sort of working his way forward slowly, and the water's coming up his side pretty fast until it's up to his neck. He goes, "Yeah, it's getting pretty deep right here." All right, I'll take a quick dive. And he goes,
We got a rope
Don't
on
forget
him.
to open your eyes.
Have we got a rope
"Oh,
on
he
him?
didn't." No, and he goes underwater.
You want a rope on him?
I shout to Jackson,
Oh,
it's
for
so
God's sake.
radioactive down here, he's going to be blind when he comes back.
What? Radioactive?
Yeah, black. Off the charts.
That's ridiculous. He says, "I got a couple more of these." He goes over and he dips one in the water. Nothing here.
So where was I when I took the thing? Was I on the... Was I
You're
on
just sort of out in the middle.
the
You're just
tight
drifting there out in the middle.
part of the bend? So directly opposite the pondy bit.
Grace, you mentioned.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Grace, you mentioned rope. Is there any in the car?
Yes. There is rope in the
Probably so.
car. In my go-to
I
bag.
might need the
that I always have
crowbar
with
out
me.
of Nessie as well.
Could we get someone to throw it to us?
Jackson says, "I got it. I got it." And he goes heading back up to the car.
I want to go back towards the middle of the river, and
Okay.
I'm going to take one of the three
You'll need a-
last
you'll need
bottles
a
that
new
I've
one.
got,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Take
in.
another sample. Got it.
Yeah. Does it change?
Well, no, there's not a change for that. There's a little card, and it's a one-use type of thing.
Yeah.
So you'll
So
need
what
to
does
get
it
another
come
one of
up
those
with now?
cards. There's not a new one. You've got bottles to take water samples, and then you got the little card that will change colors once in the presence of radioactivity. You'll need to get a new card.
Oh, I thought you had a few of them.
Jackson has a couple up on the bank, but he's gone to get the rope. Just now, you realize that it's probably gone on just long enough you should start to worry a little bit about Officer Nunez. So just as Officer Nunez should probably be coming back up to the surface, he doesn't.
Okay, I'm listening underwater. Can I hear anything? Sounds of a struggle.
Yes.
A
A bunch of bubbles come up from the middle of that pond.
Right. Okay. Is Jackson back with that rope yet?
He is just coming into sight. He goes,
Throw it back.
"I got the rope."
to us.
Throw it over. Throw the end to me, quick. Tie the other end off to a tree.
Oh, okay.
I try and
So
swim
he starts
fast over
tying
to Nunes, but I don't make it.
Okay. No. You're going to swim across the top. You're going to swim down to where the bubbles are.
I was going to just, as he breaks surface, I was going to go across the top. But if he's dragged back down again, I'm going to...
No, he's not come up. He has not come up at all.
Oh, he's not come up. It's just bubbles.
No. Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. In that case, I'll swim over and then I'll dive down.
Perfect.
You need a rope.
So Jackson's just now got the rope roughly
Yeah.
tucked into a tree as he goes under.
We've got
Okay.
it tied around him before
Okay.
he goes under.
I'd like an a notice roll from you, Fish. And you're hearing all sorts of sounds, including fish splashing around. Look at that.
Get in there. Look at that. Yeah.
Very good. You see a shadowy something moving towards the off towards the bank, way down in the bottom where there's some boulders, and it goes in between those boulders and out of sight. You can't tell if it's the officer. You can't tell what it is. There's some movement and some darkness in this sort of murkyish water. And it is
Okay.
getting on towards evening now. Go ahead.
Okay.
How's it getting on towards evening? I thought you said
So-
we were going to be picked up about five.
About 5. So it's closer to 5 now. So that's not really evening. That's late afternoon. So we're talking 5. So you still got a couple of hours of light, 2-3 hours of light
I was
before
going to
raining.
say, it seemed...
Yeah. I'm not saying it's going dark or anything like that. No.
Oh, okay.
I need to go up quite quickly, so I'm going to fart.
We need more ropes.
Okay. So you breach the surface.
Yeah. Loads of bubbles and what have you, and then I breach the surface and I go, I need a rope and I need a light that will actually work underwater.
Okay, well, I chuck you
I
the
know
rope.
where Nunes has gone.
I chuck you the rope.
Okay.
Okay,
The
so
end
I've
of the
got
rope.
the rope.
The other end's tied off to a tree. You've got the other end.
Yeah.
Officer, does your torch work underwater?
Yeah, it should.
Chuck it over, please.
He chucks it over your direction. You got it.
Okay.
Okay. Right, I switch it on.
Have you got
the water?
Well, while he's disappearing under the water, I'm going to shout over and say, Officer, you got another rope in your car?
Yeah. I can go get it. I need to call this in. This is bad.
Yeah.
Get it fast.
And I'm going to take I've seen this on YouTube, you see, so I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Next time, Andy, it's you that's going down for catfisting. And down I go.
I think he just used all of his air to say that, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he did too.
Okay. With that, let me see exactly what I wanted to do here. So you break down into the water. You go deeper down towards that location. I do want to swing
Grace is
roll
going over to that
an
area
athletics
of the
roll this
bank where
time.
it's been told.
Okay. So you're as close as you can get. There we go. There we go.
Wow.
Whoa.
You can pretty much do as you choose with that.
Okay, when I find a
wow.
catfish, I'm going to Roger it until it's dead.
So you find
It's going to get fisted so hard.
Wow.
such a sense of urgency is applied. Oh. It's no longer Smutty Cat. The cat's been good this time.
Smutty cat. She knows how to do it.
I was only right what is given to me.
And I'm just using the local vernacular. So you can't blame me. Blame your countrymen.
And I'm
There's
just
plenty
a
of
filthy
blame.
fucker, and Pete's feeding me everything. He knows what's going to happen next.
Oh
He
my
sets
word.
me up every time.
I do.
Okay.
I am the straight man.
So to speak. So okay. So you get down right up to those boulders in a hurry. You've still got a good half a lung full of air. You're feeling like you really sort of zip down there, better swimming than you've done in a long time, like when you were a kid. You can see that as you sort of push around the edge of this, there is an opening. The opening may be about 5 foot by 5 foot wide, maybe 6 foot by 6 foot. It's about a couple of yards wide, round. And
Wow.
it is sort of shoved into the mud. What?
That's a fucking huge catfish.
And it
2
goes
yards
up at an
round.
angle. Yeah. It goes up at an angle into
Okay.
the muck.
Go on, taser it.
What could go wrong?
Only if your nads are touching the water.
Let's make sure I'm well away.
Okay. How deep do I think I am?
How deep do you think you are? You think you
Yeah.
probably came down close to, judging how it felt eardrum pressure wise, like when you're going down in a pool. Yeah. It's like when you go down into the deep end of a really deep pool where you get enough pressure that you're like, okay, that's not really comfortable. I understand. So it's
like
9 foot.
Like a diving pool.
Yeah, like 9 foot, 12 foot, something like that. It's just enough to be uncomfortable.
Okay. I don't think I've got enough time to swim into the opening. I'm going to tie the rope off onto a rock, onto one of the rocks. I'm going to tie it, and I'm going to tie it tight. You know,
if you got enough time to tie that, you got enough time to poke your head. No, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's a 2-prong attack, right? So I'm going to tie the rope off.
Absolutely.
I'm then going to swim up and break the surface.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say to Andy,
before you do that, Andy, there is a sudden rush of splashing motion upwards towards you in the water. I just want to know if you want to get your taser out. But anyway.
I've got my baseball bat out.
Fish broaches the surface like a magnificent whale going, and he splashes over to the side. And
Willy!
So you are, Willie's free, and you break your surface. Take a deep breath. What do you yell to the team?
Yeah, I say, right, this rope's tied off onto a boulder. When your guys come, they'll be able to follow the thing right down. I need another rope, and I'm going to go down because I found the entrance to the tunnel.
So the other officer is of course, stupid concerned, and he's like tripping off. There's an ambulance that is pulled up back on the road, and there are 2 EMTs that have come out, and they're getting prepped at the edge for possibly
excellent.
Dealing with anyone who's hurt.
I asked the EMTs, can I have an oxygen tank with a mask, please?
An oxygen tank?
Yeah. Ambulances have oxygen on the thing, and the masks don't have any.
You need a regulator.
Yeah,
it's not going to work. An oxygen mask's not going to work underwater.
I mean, you could take it's.
Oh yeah.
It's sort of like those snorkels with a tube, where you could take a breath and just doing snorkeling. I mean, this is only 12 feet down. This is not really deep stuff. If you wanted to take a tube down, they said, well, we can get one. It's going to take a little bit. We got to get back up to the ambulance and pull something out.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll just take a deep breath and I'm going back down again.
Is the officer back with the second rope?
Join him.
Yeah, he's got the second rope. He throws it out, and then he starts stripping off to come join you.
Okay.
No. We need one law enforcement up on the bank. You've already lost Nunes. Don't want to lose another officer.
I've called in backup. There's folks coming.
Yeah, as the EMTs are here as well. I'm gonna dive down with
Fish.
Okay, so we need 2 ropes.
Pull along. No, because we just need to pull along your rope, the first rope. That'll take us down to the boulder. And we've got the other rope.
Boulder to basically tie whoever we find to get pulled back up.
Yeah, and I'm taking the other rope down.
Pull. If we tug on it,
so deep breath.
If tug on it 3 times, pull whoever's up, whoever's tied to it, pull them up, because we can then tie it around.
I'm asking now because I'm getting a little bit of bad internet action tonight as far as some of your excited discussions are breaking up a little bit. Are you going to dive behind them, Grace?
I'm going in with them, yeah.
Okay. In that case, the 3 of you guys and Officer Worrell, who he's introduced himself at this point, and I need to check something really quickly. Perfect. As you guys dive down, you work your way down this rope rapidly, pulling yourselves along, so it makes it really fast to get down there. the last readings you got before you tucked the sound system into your wet bag, and are you hauling your wet bags with you?
No.
No. It's not a very big
boy.
thing. It's just tied to. I'm wearing cargo shorts.
It's over my
So
back.
it's just gone in a pocket of my cargo shorts.
Okay.
Because the only thing I've got in there is my phone. I think.
I think that's your phone.
Any
Yeah. And
taser.
is anyone swimming down with a baseball bat?
The microphone's already. Yeah, I got a baseball
I'm
bat.
coming down with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I've got a crowbar.
We still don't go anywhere without a baseball bat.
Hey, that's wonderful. I mean, you're pulling yourselves down the rope. You got a baseball bat in the other hand.
If anyone asks,
She shoved it down the back of her swimmer suit. So it's
I
coming
love
up over the top of her shoulder.
It makes me so happy, and it would make
Hands are free.
it would make a phenomenal movie if we ever if this ever was
Put
done.
herself down there fast.
if anyone asks, we were planning on having a game of later.
Exactly, a little bit of rounders, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, we never know
Okay.
if we're going to come into Hogzilla. So, anything's possible.
Absolutely.
I shine the
locals
torch
have told you all these
at the
things.
boulders so everybody can see where the rope's going. And then I kind of, when I get down to the boulders, I'll shine the torch up into the thing and up I go.
Okay. Up you go.
Da, 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 da.
So,
the police
you
officer
should-
can go behind Grace because he's a civilian.
Well, they this is sort of how it was described to me that everyone enter the water. So that's how I placed you.
Works for
I told
me.
him not to come down, but never mind.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
I want to say that yeah, he did pretty much ignore you. I needed to do, let me, really quickly, let me set his light, because he has a torch as well, besides the one that he gave to you, Fish.
Why is Josh Haggis in there?
He shouldn't be.
And
He's
you
probably
put
off to the side.
yeah.
And Annie-Quo are off to the side and not actually in the game at this point. They are
that's all right
simply there.
They're getting
Because they're
wet,
with
each other
you guys.
wet. Right.
Things could have gone in different directions in this game. Instead, we have moved into the EMT and police options. Okay.
Right.
Feel free to start moving forward.
When I get down to the boulder, I want to quickly tie one end of the rope off onto the rope that's tied to the boulder.
Okay, I don't quite follow.
We need a
but I
tether
assume
line.
you're-
We need a tether line so that we can actually find our way out of here if we have to come back this way.
So this is not a submerged cave. As soon as you go up just a little bit, you get into air. Though there is a stream running down the middle of it, a muddy, slushy stream that looks like it's been almost dug out of the ground of this tunnel by something maybe huge dragging along, or perhaps it's just an actual stream that's running all the way down this direction and towards the water below.
Okay, so the slushy water bits, how deep is that? A foot?
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get my crowbar, which I said I've got,
Okay.
Yep, you did.
and I'm going to walk a little bit forward
Okay.
to there.
And for those of you that are watching this,
I've
this is
literally
a
moved
very
8 yards.
15 feet. Yeah, 8. Yeah, because we're 6 feet.
Yeah.
It's a very narrow passage. Only one at a time are going up. Grace is trying to slip by the officer, and he winds up at
That's
the
more.
back
It's covered in mud.
of the.
Just quite fast.
And he is holding his flashlight up above you guys' head to give a little bit more light, though you're still having to hunch
perfect.
down just a little bit as you move forward.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're.
What I want to
you're
do
all
is I want to get the
seeing.
bottom of the crowbar hook in my palm, and I want to drive it up through the thing. The reason being is because my educated mind is going, we should be, wherever the water is in this tunnel, should be the same height as the height of the water externally. So in which case, if the bank is, say, 2 foot tall, then we will have 2 foot of... if the bank is 2 foot above the water level, we should have 2 foot above where that slushy water is.
Okay, I'm not completely following you, but I think you're saying that if you were to drive your crowbar up, you might be able to poke it out into open air instead of water.
Poke it out through there.
When you poke it up there, water now is coming down through that hole. You didn't quite get it right because you're 12 feet under, down at the bottom. You came up a little bit, and I think that there's still enough water in the area that you... Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say that instead you just shove it up, and it's just mud and mud and mud until you've pushed it most of the way up, and it hits a rock or something. It does not poke out.
Huh.
You are underground, but it is...
Does anybody see? I move forward a square, and as I'm moving forward again, I'm...
it goes down now.
I'm asking the question of, has anybody ever seen a catfish with legs?
Yes.
Mutant catfish.
Move on. Yep.
Come on.
6 legs.
Move on. Get in.
Move on.
Yep.
Get
So
in there.
Putting him in the bag.
You keep going.
They're prodding you forward. Okay, that's you can see this sort of turning. So hold there for just a second, and I go like this, and you're a little bit further in now, to where you can see that it's just making a couple little jogs. Let me move the cop up. I did not do so, and so I need to scroll back down. Here we go. There we go. Thank you. I've made it where all you guys could do it. Okay. So you've rounded that little corner. You can see it's sort of jiggly and joggling, moving forward. Keep going as you choose.
Can we be bears with us?
Are we out of the water by this time, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just that little running stream in the middle of that is what you're seeing has any water left.
And he's gonna get out his waterproof pouch.
Got it.
And gonna
liberate
open it up, liberate his taser.
Very good. What
Does
about
Andy say anything?
The cop doesn't say anything. No.
No. Does Andy say anything?
I don't know.
I've not said anything. No.
Okay. In that case, I carry on. I just haven't thought about pulling my taser out, so I'm holding the torch and I'm holding the crowbar.
Absolutely. Yeah. As you're moving forward. I've made it where all of you guys sort of emit light because I assume that you've got either a cell phone or a flashlight in your hands. You can see it's opening up into a larger area.
And that looks like a head.
So there's some rocks poking out of the water. Yeah. You'll see that there's this. Okay, if you'll stop right there, this right here, the stream seems to go underground or either goes dead. And then there's some ponds that you're seeing here and here. There may be one over there, but you can't quite see it.
Okay, I want to turn to Andy because he's directly behind me, and I'm going to look at the GoPro. Is it flashing? Is my GoPro on, Andy?
Yes.
Yeah, still got the GoPro on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they're still there. So they're still going, right?
Yep.
I described that we've got two kind of like watery things. It could be in the left or the one. The one on the right or the one straight in front of us. I'll move forward. I'll move forward again.
Okay.
And again. And
pause
do
for
I
a second.
see that pond to my left?
Okay, yeah, just pause for a second so I can take a quick little look here.
I'm seeing a couple of people off to the right, just the edge.
Shush.
Well, maybe people, couple of tokens.
You are seeing some stuff, and I think that it's worth you exploring that. But I'm trying to do one other thing really quickly because I wanted to. Come on. I'm trying to take a screenshot of what you're seeing right now. If one of you guys would please do that, because it's really a cool map and everything else that's going on.
Do that.
You see to your right, there's a pond. It does have some rocks sort of poking through it. And in this nubbin of a cave, this direction, you see both a young lady and the cop in his boxers lying there sort of crumpled.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You can see that there's various other little nubbins off this main cave, as well as these deeper ponds.
I'm going to get Fish to go over to the fallen people and we'll stand guard on his back to make sure no catfish runs over and tries to bop him one.
No
Fair enough.
Catfish.
While he checks them over and sees if they're still breathing.
Okay, so go ahead and place yourselves where you're going. So, Fish, you're going to start working your way around that pond. Is that correct?
The one to the right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? 3 will get me to there. How bad's the bank just here?
It's mushy. I mean, you'll get ankle deep in some water. You think it drops off fairly rapidly. But
I'll go into this bit then, because I don't want to rub against the thing. Anything try and grab me?
No.
I'll come out onto there then.
Very, very good.
And then I'll come over to here.
I need to make a quick roll because, and I just clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Wrong sounds. And this is for me.
Whilst you're doing that roll, can I
do a thing.
Can I shout something?
Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can.
Oh, it's okay. He's moved.
Who? I didn't move him.
Officer Cole.
But that's okay.
Officer Cole. He's just moved down towards where Andy is, because he was somewhere else, and I was going to say to him, "Don't you know we don't split? Get with Andy now.
Don't split the party." That's so funny.
Stay together.
I love it.
This is your first time in something like this, boyo. You listen to us. Got it?
Yeah, exactly. This is doing it again. I have it set up where I should be able to pull some information easily across, and I'm not. But that's okay, because I will do it this way instead. And then I can shove this right over in front of your guys' happy faces. And so if I look over your way and I don't see your expressions, it's because I got something else up there. Okay. There is, sadly, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I will do this.
Nice.
And that's good enough for me. Actually, you guys can roll a notice roll.
Oh, that sounds like an opposed thing.
It does. I'll give the officer a D6.
Oh dear.
Nope. Okay. Okay, so we will have a quick round, and then we will have initiative. Because what happens at this point is in this eerie, quiet, silent place, there is a sudden roar. And out of this pond right here,
Which
are
one?
you
Which
seeing
one?
that ping?
Which one? Which one?
Yeah,
Oh,
got
yeah,
it.
ping, ping.
Yeah.
Seeing the
Ping,
ping? What happens is something breaches the surface,
Da, da, da.
and we will see what it does. But I think what it does is it goes 1, 2, and then it's going to attack the officer who is the closest to him. And so I'm going to make an attack roll for this guy, or a fighting roll. And that ain't so good. And so I, being a mean guy, and oh gosh, why in the world? Go away.
Benny.
I'm trying to
You're gonna
spend a
spend
penny,
penny.
but it's hidden behind the token thing. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and spend a penny. And this penny will be used to make another fighting roll, which I'll do really quickly. Sorry about the slowness. Come on. There we go. And so the fighting roll is against the officers.
Parry.
His parry is not that. It's a 5. So he is going to take this damage. Let's see what it does. 12. Officer down.
Less
Officer
is
down.
toughness. Less is toughness.
Less is toughness. You're right. Officer down. No, he's not down. But he actually... I'm going to... Yeah, and it's because of a certain... Let me see here.
Oh,
I need you guys all to make a spirit roll, and then I have another.
Okay,
There we
before
go.
you make that. Okay.
You're good for an hour.
Before you make that, you all need to add +1 to your spirit rolls.
Okay.
Oh shit!
because-
No. When attempted to go, no, you don't. Sorry. No, it's only for spirit, for shaken or vigor rolls, for trying to stop being stunned. So I do apologise. You don't get any extras.
okay. Well, passed anyway,
okay.
so we're good.
So
I need to roll
this
a
guy has a special ability in that if he makes
shit.
a raise on any attack, it causes a wound.
A raise on the attack or a raise on the damage?
No. A raise on the damage.
Okay.
And so I do think we
That
are
was
still at...
not a raise.
No,
It
it's
was
not.
not a raise.
A raise
No,
would be 16.
Officer. Okay, good. Raise is based on the officer's toughness.
Sorry.
Which is a 5.
Where's your spirits?
So yeah, it would be a raise
Oh, I
then.
see.
So,
Sorry.
5.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
5
he did
less
12 damage, 5.
7. Yeah, that would be the damage.
Yeah. So officer is down with this crunch, and then this thing is there, and now we're doing our quick rolls to see who is shaken. Anyone shaken so far? Grace, you made it. Andy's made it. All of you guys have made it. Wonderful. Then now we're going to put some cards here. We're going to do the fun thing that we love doing so much. I need to remove all turns. Clear. And then let's do it. The monster. Oh, 5 of hearts. I thought for sure this time I'd get something awesome. Oh, man, I need to add a turn for him. So we'll remember his 5 of hearts because I'm quickly. If you guys, if you can't, can you 5?
Yep.
Hearts. Enter. Okay. Fish. It's a 9 of diamond. 9 of spades. Grace. You have a 9 of hearts. Fish. All right, so Andy.
I have new edge, level-headed. Give me 2 cards, please.
Ooh.
What was the first one?
2.
6 of...
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs, okay.
Clubs.
Yeah.
You're still all going before it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, we are at the... Okay, I haven't even tried to sort you, but that's okay.
We need to
Let's
add
see,
Grace
do
to
this,
the
9,
thing,
6,
but I can't add
5.
Grace.
Oh, we can't add Grace for some reason. Here, I'll add her to the
No.
turn.
I've not been able to add
What
Grace
did
to
Grace
things
have?
or look after her for a couple of weeks.
She has the 9 of hearts.
Okay, 9 of hearts. 9 hearts. This is where our we're not doing this quite as well as we could.
Spades goes
And then
before
so
everything,
that
doesn't it?
spades definitely goes before hearts. I'm going on to great. Oh, it's because she's using her character sheet instead of it where multiple people can control her. Because I've drug her across and her token has her character. It's representing her character. It's different than when it's just a token. It's actually her character sheet that's on the screen. And so that's why you can't do it. That's a little bit different. Okay. Charles.
Okay.
You're looking down
I'm
at
going to move
the
to there
young
so I
lady.
can get to both of them. Yeah, I'm not too worried
Okay.
about the student because I think she might have been in the water slightly longer. So
Okay.
I was asked to go and assess, but what I want to do is newness. I need to protect and serve. So I'm going to get my smelling salts out and I'm going to stick them right up his nose.
Brilliant. All right. So what I will say is when you do that,
I have a question. Did you bring a medical bag with you?
Yep. I
did
know.
actually
Where are these
say
smelling
that I've
salts?
got smelling salts, anchovies, and chlorophyll. So I've got
that.
nothing else with me. That's all in the back of Nessie. You know, but I've got those 3 things.
did
And
say
the
that.
anchovies are just in case I get peckish.
He did. He did say such
He
a
forgot the
thing.
crackers. He forgot the crackers, but he brought the
Yep.
anchovies.
Give me a roll.
For
Medicine, whatever.
medicine,
See what
Okay.
happens. Okay. So the officer's like, oh. He coughs up some blood. The
Okay.
front of his chest looks a little bit caved in. Now he's like going, oh.
I
And
told
do
you not
see
to
the
go in there.
suspicious-
Right, you're going back to sleep, and I cover his face with chlorophyll.
No, he doesn't.
I think as a doctor you might not do that, but okay. Okay.
Okay. You would have thought that you would have told me what his chest was like before I actually applied the smelling salts.
Well, I'm sorry.
He's tough.
Okay, I
He's tough.
do
He'll be able
apologize
to,
for that.
He'll be able to keep himself together. Just don't move, dude.
Did you
Okay.
did you waste a turn because I didn't describe that? That's what I'm concerned about now.
No, no,
You would have
no,
done
I
something
did
else.
not.
Okay.
I would
No,
have.
very
I'll be
good.
honest with you. I would have still got him up. Okay, because
Yep.
I think
And you do.
he's going
yeah,
to
go
be
ahead.
witness to his colleague going down. So he needs to see this.
Yeah.
That's what's going through my brain. Try and get the copper
I'll
awake.
give him a D6 -2 notice because he's on flat on his back screaming. Nope, he doesn't notice his buddy going down. All right,
Yeah, that's fine.
Grace. Do you want to move? Any more movement?
Yes, I do.
I'm asking Fish real quick, and
What
then
are you
go ahead,
asking me?
Grace. Do what you need to do. I asked you if there's any more movement you wanted to do. And then
There's loads
Grace,
of
go
movement I
ahead.
can do, but I'm not going to do it because I need to be with those two. And I'm
You're
more
gonna
concerned about the
fix them
officer
up. Got it.
than the student. But she might be okay, but I'm going to let her rest. He gets danger
Okay.
money. He gets
Got it.
paid if he's off work for a year.
Got it. I see your socialist thoughts. Okay.
Thank you.
Grace.
Well, I am going to move back 5, 10, and it's going to have to go through Andy's space. So that's difficult terrain. So that's 10. That's 20.
Didn't Fish walk through this puddle? It's not very deep, is it?
Yep, he did. It's not deep. No.
It's just
You can walk through
ankle
that
deep
puddle.
in places.
I can actually walk through this puddle.
If you want
Yeah,
to.
you can stand.
Yeah.
You can stand
I mean,
north
it'll get up-
of Andy. That's it. You
There
can
you go.
stand there, I think.
Hang on. No, hang on then. Hang on. Let me go back to where I was. So if I can walk through the puddle, I will go
Okay.
far.
You saw here
10,
really quickly. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw Fish go through here, and you did the exact right thing when you did that. You moved across, and you went through the shallows at the very edge of this thing, not out deeper where the rocks are. That's fine. You run right across there. You're where you want to be. Go for it.
Okay. I'm swinging my bat.
Nice.
I'm swinging my bat at it.
Okay. So let us see what your
Don't
bat
forget your
does.
gang up bonus.
Yes, you got a +1 from Andy being next to it.
So that's
Okay,
7
so that's a
against its
So I guess you have
Seven.
to add 1 on
Parry.
that. Have your
Seven beats
Yeah.
his parry.
excellent.
You
Damage.
whack this thing in his thick, rubbery hide. Oh my word!
Nice. So that would be 4, 8.
Actually, you
12.
take that off its toughness.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Which
against its
is-
toughness,
Ew.
Fish. Wow. Strangely enough, all this does is shake it.
Oof. Thick rubbery hide. I heard that.
Okay. Wow.
But it is, guys, it is shaken. And you are concerned now that you just whack this thing like with the mightiest swing you've done in a while. And it sort of goes, Okay,
How much
it is
dynamite
shaken.
did you get in
Remind me.
those waders, Fish?
Sorry?
How much dynamite did you get in those waders?
None. I'm kind of grumpy about it, if the truth be known, because I wanted to look dashing in some waders. Instead, I look dashing in some tidy whities and a t-shirt that's stuck to my to my chest.
All right, we have rushed through the turn order, so we're again to our cards. Is that
Hang on.
correct?
Whoa.
Andy,
No, no, no.
Andy didn't get
Yeah,
to go. Andy
Andy's
didn't
got to have
get
a go at
Andy.
tasing it.
Thank you.
Ah. Thick,
Right.
rubbery hide.
Yeah, taser.
All right.
So,
So you are going to tase at it.
I'm going to tase it. This is the handheld
Ah,
taser.
get it
So
good.
this is a fighting roll.
Hit. Yep. Fighting roll.
Plus-
Perfect.
Plus,
God.
I'm going to spend a
Penny,
penny.
penny.
Anytime.
Spend a penny.
Anytime. There we go. That's perfect.
Okay, try again. There it is.
Better.
6.
That meets his parry. No, it doesn't. His parry is 6.
Yeah, +1. But gang up.
Oh, it meets his parry.
+1
There
for
we
gang
go.
up.
Absolutely. Perfect.
So,
So spirit roll.
needs to make a vigor roll at
Vigor.
-2.
Oh, vigor, ladies and gentlemen. Old Crunch Jaw.
Yes!
No!
Except for the fact that I'm going to spend a penny.
Spend a penny. Well, hey, we're getting rid of those pennies.
It is what it is. I think it's a perfect time. So let us. I mean, and honestly, this is not necessarily the best time to use it, but I'll do this. What is it? Vigor.
Sauce for the goose, sauce for the gander.
Come on now.
Oh no! It rolls the same
Go on,
again.
spend it, Anthony. Go on.
No.
Go on, Dean. Spend that last penny. Go on.
Tell us what it does. Tell us what it does.
Okay, the target falls prone and is shaken for 2 rounds, before he can try to recover. He's also fatigued.
Very, very good. So let me put a fatigue on this guy in my...
Fatigued, prone, and shaken.
He's double shaken then, because I already shook him. So now he's got a double shake on him.
That's... Well, that'll do a wound.
Oh, so that's a wound.
Yeah. Or does that work
if it's shaken and it receives another shaken, it's a wound.
Yeah. Fatigue from stand-downs can incapacitate but not cause death.
That's fine enough.
Well, as you're ruling.
Okay, so let's really quickly. I need to put this on him so that I can keep track of it. So I'm going to put into this blue one his 1 fatigue, and then I'm going to put in the red one. I'm going to put 1 wound. I didn't save it, and then enter, and then so he's down. Okay, so let us draw cards.
Yep.
Okay, the creature. Joker.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, you lucky bugger.
So the creature is going to get himself a Benny. Steal.
Do you want me to give you?
Come on.
No? Okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind doing that. And then he will
Now you
also
got
get a
shuffle
I don't know if I can.
I'll try. But it is stunned still.
You got to shuffle the
Oh, it
pack.
won't let me give you a Benny, mate.
Oh, I do. Got to shuffle a pack. Okay. So I'll do it really quick. Here we go.
Otherwise, we have no chance of
get a
putting
hold.
Benny at Joker.
Yep. That is perfectly fine. So I'm
For the listeners who are not watching this, whilst the Dean is shuffling and all the rest of it, the big token that we are fighting is basically supposed to be a catfish. Okay, and it's a 10 foot by 10 foot enemy. Now we're 5 foot by 5 foot as human English people going to ETU. The only problem is I thought that doesn't look like a catfish, and it's not. It's actually a perch. No, it's not.
Okay.
Sorry, it's shit. What did I just Google? Carp. It's a carp. Okay, so we're actually fighting a very large carp with green eyes, and behind its first fins,
it's got those catfish whiskers.
Fish.
So the carp.
You got a 7.
Oh, 7 hearts.
7 of hearts. And
7 of hearts. And that's what I get for telling the Dean he chose the wrong token.
And Grace this time.
Can you
2.
do that again, please?
Yes.
You roll it again.
6.
6 of spades. Andy. 4 of spades and 8 of spades.
8 of spades. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I think we're in there.
Spady round there.
Very much so. So let's move that up there. Why in the world does this not sort as we would like? All right. So it's my turn.
I have a question.
I say
Officer
mine.
Cole,
It's the bad guys. Yes.
is Officer Cole dead?
No. He is down. You think he may be breathing, but there's a lot of blood.
Okay.
And more pumping out. As this thing goes, you can see there's a jaw and there's an inner jaw of teeth. And it is going to spend a Benny to unshake?
No,
Or can it?
can't.
You can't.
It can't. It can't.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
the
Shaken
only
for
action it can do is
before
move.
he can try to recover.
perfect. Okay. Instead, what it is going to do is
Flop around.
the only thing it can, which, by the way, only happens on its turn and does not have anything to do with its being awake or anything else. And I will show you what this is. It is Vigor roll -2 from the radiation.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry.
I think
I
that
don't think he can do
gets-
that.
it doesn't get you. Yes. It's not an action.
No, I don't think he
not
can.
an
I think
action.
the only thing that it can do is move.
No, it's
The-
passive.
no.
Stunned.
It's passive.
No, it's
It's
passive.
at the start
Oh.
of their turn, any creature within a medium blast template centered on it must make a vigor roll. And
So-
you're outside of that perch.
Yeah, I was going to say fish is probably fine.
Oh, Grace, you don't make it -2. Andy, you don't make it -2.
I'm gonna go.
No.
I'm gonna Benny.
Okay,
Can I Benny that?
absolutely.
I'm gonna Benny. Try for a Benny.
Oh,
Ah, that was worse.
okay.
Never mind. Okay.
I am not going to try and Betty that.
Okay.
So that
So-
gives me a level of fatigue, yeah?
Each of you receive a level of fatigue, which is -1 on all your
Remarkable.
actions.
Okay.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Ah! The glowing,
Yes.
the green glow.
So gross.
It's making me feel
Okay.
ill.
Yes, it is. Andy, you're up.
Okay.
prone.
Andy's gonna now hang on. Guns just need a 4 to hit, but they still have to take account of toughness, don't they?
Yes, for the damage portion. What gun do you have? That
I
I've
do not have
heard
a
of?
gun, but Officer
Okay.
Cole has a gun.
No. Officer Cole stripped down to his boxers to swim down.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna.
I thought about that. I thought about leaving their guns on them because that'd be sort of cool. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on,
I'm
pull out
gonna-
a silver rod.
I'm gonna.
Silver rod of fate.
Don't have it with me. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna.
Do you have the silver rod? Do you have it?
No, I don't think I did. No,
Okay.
I didn't. I didn't say.
Okay.
I didn't say I was bringing it. So I'm going to hit it with a
Okay.
baseball
I thought
bat.
you had said you had. I thought you said you
Why
were
not?
bringing this. Oh no, I think you said stun gun.
I think
Yeah.
you get a bonus for him being prone and stunned and all that. I'm
Well,
don't
and
exactly
a
remember.
plus. Well, I get a +1, but it's not going to. Well, I'm guessing parry doesn't apply if he's shaken. I don't know. I'm not sure whether that would hit or not.
What'd you roll? Oh,
2.
3 minus 1 is what he rolled.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you get like a +2 because it's down, and then something else because it's stunned. And I don't know if a 2 or 1 will hit, but that's really, really close. I'm willing to take 2 seconds for you to look that up while Grace decides or Charles decides what he's going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Go ahead and look that up because I think that you might be able to throw something on here, and I'll let you do so.
Let's have a look. Okay, so
You get +1
other
from
than-
me.
Oh, and I'm going to shout over Fish.
And a
Officer
minus
Cole,
1.
Officer Cole's bleeding out, Fish.
Yeah, he is. That's a good assessment.
Feed him to the perch. I mean the carp. I mean the catfish.
Yeah, you're not yelling that because you stood next to his buddy who you've just woken up to witness
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true actually.
So you ain't shouting that out.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
okay, I'll be over as soon
more
as you
brains
kill
than that.
the big fish.
Taser it from
Okay.
where you are. Go on.
I can't. I need to move before I can get it, and I've got to get my taser out of the bag. But my bag is
You wanna
open,
check,
so
Do you want to check the female who's there, or you're gonna do other
I'm
Wait a
fine.
minute.
As long as she's breathing, I can see if her chest is going up and
Hippocratic
down.
oath? You can't tell if she's breathing.
I can't tell if she's breathing.
It's really hard to see. Can't quite
Okay.
tell.
I've got a flashlight, man.
Then okay.
1 second on the adjudication.
Prone defender is parry is reduced by 2.
Okay,
Stop.
so his parry is down to a 3. Is that right?
Yep.
His parry is 6, so his parry's down to a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're saying, well, he's not vulnerable, but he is shaken. Is shaken classed as vulnerable?
I don't think. But double check. I don't think so because I think it's a
Yes,
specific
the
condition.
only thing you can do when you're shaken is move.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
but-
the question. The question
the
is,
question
does
is
it affect
against
his
it.
defense?
I-
Yeah.
Believe it's on the cheat sheet. So if you go to the PDF cheat sheet that we were given,
Yes.
it will have what your vulnerability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly
What I'm
because
trying to
we're
say
running
is,
low on time. So yes, go
it's
ahead.
all right. I've got it here now. If only I could open it. Come on. Come on. That's it. Right, you can go away. Vulnerable. Distracted. Entangled. Vulnerable.
I don't think it does. I'm afraid that that's going to be a miss unless anyone can say anything different.
We got a plus, as I say, you got a +1 from me, obviously being there. So
Yes.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
on there.
So that would take it. Actually, that would take it to a 3. So that equals it. So you can do your damage. Go ahead.
Okay.
And so we'll worry about the
Oh,
other.
here you go.
We'll worry about the other
Vulnerable.
later.
Actions and attacks against you get a +2 until the end of your next turn.
If you're vulnerable, but we didn't say that.
If you're vulnerable, actions
Yes.
and attacks against you get a +2.
Yes, but we don't said anything about vulnerable. He's
Yeah.
shaken.
Yeah. Okay. So you whack this thing as hard as you can. I think you may be slipping a little bit in the blood, the
Yeah.
excitement, everything else. I mean, you do solidly hit this thing in the side. It just seems to rebound off just crazily.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Sorry, that was me. Yeah.
Okay. Charles.
Has Grace been?
No, Charles was still.
Oh, Charles is
And
still
his.
first. Yeah, next. Yeah.
Right. So the big question is, am I hearing this discussion of, is it now safe for me to hit it, or is everybody keeping stum? I've been told that Officer Cole is down and bleeding out.
Bleeding out. Yep.
But I've got a student and I've got a catfish.
You've got to make an amazingly hard call as a doctor between the student who you can't tell for sure if they're breathing, but you just sort of want to make a check, and you also know that the officer is bleeding heavily. They yelled bleeding out. So you've got to make this is one of those
Right.
calls.
I'm going to move to there. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to check for a pulse.
Okay.
I mean, she's in a one piece, so
do
I
you
can
do you want to make 2 actions in this turn?
Hell no.
If so, it's a -2. Okay. So just do
Yeah,
a
no, I
medicine
don't want
or okay. So you're gonna check.
Yeah.
I will say then I'm not gonna make you roll because you're gonna do a full up check. She is got a thready pulse. You can see that she has a depression in the side of her skull that is about maybe half a centimeter. It looks like she got hit really hard. She's probably got a brain bruise and some other stuff. Yeah, you got some choices to make. Okay. Are you going to stay there, or are you going to move further?
I'm going to call over to Andy. How's
We have to get this thing
Cole
down.
injured? And I'm going to move back to this guy, and I'm going to wait until my next turn.
Okay. And,
Cole's been savaged. He's bleeding out.
Yeah, he's been savaged.
He's bleeding bad.
So's Noonan.
Yeah. It looks like
Nunes.
It looks to you like probably both of Arthur's Cole's probably his right arm and his abdomen were in this thing's mouth and were savaged pretty badly. You're not sure if there's more blood coming out of the hole
10, 15,
that is in his abdominal cavity
25,
or the joint area of his arm that is hanging
2,
poorly
3, 4, 5.
on the
Right,
ground in a
okay.
weird angle. Okay, that's what Andy
get there
sees. But Andy's
get there
really
as quick
busy
as I
looking at
can.
catfish.
You keep
Okay.
that
You need to
catfish
drag him out
entertained,
of the
Grace.
way.
Grace, don't do it by the wrong arm.
You need to drag him out of the way
Yeah.
because
Good
I
point.
just realised he's also just received a level of fatigue,
Oh, yeah.
hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Grace.
Oh crap.
You're the only one that's hurt this thing so far.
Yeah. But now I'm fatigued. It's going to make life really hard.
It's only going to be a -1 to you. You'll be fine.
She is going to try and smack
Ooh.
it with a bat again.
Brilliant. Let's see what happens. Hey, it's remember once again his parry is -2 or -3.
I know I've got a plus because I've got Andy on the opposite side, so I've got
Yep.
a plus
Yep.
1 to that.
And the fatigue is already taken out of there. So boom, you
Yep.
hit it. Come on now. Come on. Not
I think
quite
I'm
enough.
going to. Can I use Benny and re-roll?
Yes,
the
you may.
damage?
Yes, you may.
See if I can get anywhere. Please re-roll well.
Yes, you may. Come on.
Oh,
One more, though, to go past his toughness, which will also be at minus.
Oh, you know what?
is this toughness at a minus as well? Ooh.
What I'm going to do on this, because I think part of this is this being down. What I'm going to go back and do. Where was your hit? Okay, you didn't do. Okay,
You're a cold shot.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
in the future in this
Hold on.
situation, a called shot would have been +4 on the damage, and both of those would have caused damage. So if you got someone
but a
down,
cold shot is a minus, isn't it?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
You would have had to have spent your Benny on that fighting roll instead of on trying to do the damage roll, because both of those damage rolls would have worked. So the -4 to for your fighting attack to hit it when it's down and in the situation might have been better. You know what? I'm going to do that because I want to see how this plays out. Time goes backwards. You miss. You would hit, but you're thinking, I want to go for a called shot. So -4, you need a 4, and it's only at a 3 that you have to beat. Okay?
So I haven't spent those 2 bennies then.
Nope, you have not. and put those back.
No, hang on. One penny? One penny. One
You
penny.
spent 1 penny, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I'll just put it there for the moment because I'm going to be spending it.
Yep. So
I'm going to be spending it.
Yeah. Well, you made that
So I
first
now have
roll.
to spend it.
Yep. And so
You
you
now
made that
roll
first.
again
Yes, for your hit.
because the first roll didn't hit
Well,
because we're going for a cold shot.
It did hit, but it would not hit the call shot. So you want that call shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay. Oof.
No. Okay,
That
she's
did
going to go
not.
for a penny.
Okay, in for Benny, in for a pound, right? And I didn't just do this. I didn't just do this going into the past to steal all your pennies.
There it is.
There it is. Exactly. So now you get a +4, is that right, on the damage. So when you roll damage this time, and we want to see it high,
Really?
It's gonna-
No, this is going to be shit.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang
that's
on.
it. And then we add a +4. What?
What?
Her
What?
D8, her D8 exploded, but B, it was a raise because the parry is 3. So she
Parries?
gets a bonus damage added to that as
But
well.
it's,
So
no,
she's
it's
got a total
minus,
of 15.
it's -4
For cold shot.
call shot.
+1 for the gang up bonus, so it's only
Yep.
-3, which makes it a 5. But it's
Yes.
still not.
So it's not a raise, so she doesn't get the extra damage for that. I see where you're going,
Right, okay.
Fish. But she does get the extra 4, so that's 14 points of damage. We now know that its toughness is 12. And she has caused it another wound.
Because it was already shaken.
Absolutely. And so I will change that. Oh, gosh. If I could move my screen. You guys have it down to 2 wounds. Brilliant. And that is now its turn. This is the second turn. Correct?
It is, yes.
It's still down, correct?
Correct.
At this
The next
moment, you
round-
need to do initiative.
I do. It has a 3 of diamonds. Fish has a king of clubs. Andy has the Joker.
Joker.
And, Christine has the king of spades. So, Joker, everybody, give yourself an extra Benny. Phenomenal. You've got this thing down. Now, once again, when it gets to its turn, the radiation will cause stuff again.
How do you add a Benny?
I shall do so for you then. While
I
you
just
guys
go
are
over
thinking
to
what
the
you're doing.
Benny slot and then drag it over to my name. And when you
Okay,
hold
is
it
that how
over your
you do
name,
it?
it goes yellow.
Gotcha.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. I've done
Okay.
it. Thank you.
All right. So I'm trying to sort really quick, and of course it doesn't do it. Andy's got the Joker. Who's got the J on the? Oh, that's because it didn't get.
Yeah,
it
that
got
was the
something
3
shot.
of
Yeah, I got
diamonds.
3 of-
three of diamonds.
Yeah.
3 of diamonds. So let me hit that again. Boom, boom. And then of course it still doesn't do that, but that's okay. And yeah. Anyway. Okay. Andy, it's down.
Okay. Andy is going to drag Officer Cole
Perfect.
Oh,
carefully as he can. So his injured arm, he's going to put that over his.
I hate to screw us all over, but then we have to do our vigor rolls.
Oh,
Only on its turn.
on its turn.
Oh, thank you. Phew. Okay.
Yes.
Thank God.
So there is a chance. There is a chance we can get past
Well,
this.
The thing is, if you whack it and then you run away,
Yep.
or possibly kill it, even.
Well,
Anyway,
that'd be nice if I could.
Okay.
so
Can we-
Andy's going to quickly grab Officer Cole and pull him over to fish.
Okay. You can go half speed. So absolutely. So 3 spaces.
3 spaces. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And Cole, you can move him 3. There you go. All right. That's where you're at.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's Andy. Grace.
And can I try and stabilize him, or is that?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. You can make your medicine roll or whatever that is.
I do not have medicine.
Okay.
I'm just going to try. Yeah. Something.
So take a quick look.
Put pressure on the wound.
Yeah, you can do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask really quickly I know we're at 10. I need a quick pause to pee. Do we think that we can kill this thing off in probably 10 minutes and call it a night?
Try.
All right.
Yep.
Then that's my plan.
Yeah.
Do you have
Go
healing?
for it.
I don't have healing.
This is healing, so you're going to need to do it at a untrained.
I was hoping I could do like a survival roll for a tourniquet or something.
Nope, this is healing.
Healing. Okay. Unskilled it is.
I mean, that's brutal. Ouch. Okay. I mean, you're putting pressure on it.
Yeah.
You're shocked at how much just blood is welling up around your knuckles that are pressed into the wounds. And the guy's gasping now. Not a great situation. Grace.
It's all on you, Grace.
Grace is going to do a cold shot and try and smack this thing again.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Bonus damage.
Not only do you get +4 damage, what do you get for having a raise? I think it's plus
bonus
another
damage.
2, right?
No, it's bonus
get
damage.
bonus damage.
It's a D6. It's a D6.
Yeah.
Here we go. Grace, this is phenomenal.
Oh, Gracie.
8,
Oh,
9,
plus
10,
11,
12,
15.
15.
Lower.
13,
another
14,
15. That's it. With a burst, this
She
thing
brings this back down on its head.
Grace, I
On
need
that
a
pause.
vigor roll -2.
Vigor roll -2. It'll just be a vigor roll. We just take the 2 off if that's okay.
Fair enough. That's still a
That'll do
success.
it. Yeah.
And you are splattered with this radioactive yuck. And
Oh,
it
lovely.
falls into a mushy mess on the floor. Now, as you I'm going to just narrate because we're out of time. As you examine this cave and you start pulling people out, you're doing medical treatment and triage, you're doing all the things you need to keep them alive, get them out to the ambulance, all that. But as you're looking around, up here tucked in this corner where I'm pinging, there's a barrel. I'm pinging again.
Where are you pinging? Where are you
Okay,
ping?
that's it, yeah.
I wouldn't
see it?
go. I wouldn't go close to it.
No, I'm not going to go close to it. I'm guessing it's going to be toxic, radioactive warning sign on it,
Oh,
rusty.
Absolutely.
Take some pictures of it with a camera, with a phone.
It
I've got
does.
the GoPros.
It does have markings on the side that show some sort of serial number, and there's a radioactive symbol, and it's a barrel, and it's been sort of crunched open, and you can see that there is a oozy, slimy, slightly glowing material that's still dripping out of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Take lots of pictures. Any logos on there? Company logo?
It does have a little American flag in
Army?
black and white. And yeah, but I mean, you guys would probably guess this does have something to do with that, Camp X or whatever it is. That's the old quasi-abandoned base that's sort of shut down to minimal use. You would think maybe something came out of there, maybe something was left. In all honesty, you think that maybe something like a barrel like that may have gotten out, or over time was in the river, and maybe the old monstrous catfish chomped on that thing. That's the type of thing you think might have happened. Whatever the case.
Question
Yes.
of fish. Fish. You like fishing, and you kind of know a little bit about fishies. Is this a male or a female fishy? And do you think there's any chance it's laid eggies anywhere?
Roll it over.
Because that could be a heck of a lot.
Okay. You want to sex it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we might want to drag it with us and take it up to the surface.
No, I meant like he's just checking its sex. Come on, Grace.
Okay.
I'd say that's a nature or science. That's science. Do as you want with that. Quickly.
Yep. Okay, so I'll walk around. After I've sorted both the officers out, and I'm using my T-shirt, and I'm ripping it up, and I'm basically packing the wounds as best as I can. I've got no
moving
tape.
them out. You're getting them under the rope.
Blah, blah, blah.
Got it.
So I'll go over and have a look at the fish. And I'm going to have a look at the vent. And is it small or large?
Just make the roll. See what you know.
Okay. You said science.
Yep. Because in all honesty, I couldn't tell you. Yep, it's female. Now, I will tell you this. You're very worried about getting the wounded people up the 12 feet of water in their semi-comatose state. I'm not going to really cause you this issue because we're out of time. What I will tell you happens is one of you goes up. You can see that there is now a large party on the bank. There are people in the water as you pop up out of the water, and they are all there to help. And there's now scuba gear, and there's all the things that you could possibly want. And within minutes, all of you guys are out and on the side of the bank. You're sitting, all of you, on the end of the ambulance because they've used 2 ambulances already to take people downtown. But you guys are now sitting on the edge, and the cops are asking you questions. And of course, Detective Alvarez is there, and he says, "I'll ask these questions. I know these kids. They're good kids. Let me ask the questions." And the other cops back away.
I'm going to say, before you ask me any questions, you better take me off to be cleaned off from the radioactive goop on me.
Yeah.
Radioactive goop? What are you talking about?
There's a
radioactive goop.
This is radioactive goop. There's a radioactive barrel down there. This is radioactive goop. I want to be cleaned off before you start asking me questions.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Hey, and he calls over the medics. He says, "Hey, they say they've come into contact with some radioactive material, and so there's some blah, 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 and then there's some, they determine there's some radioactivity. You guys are now scrubbed off It's a little bit humiliating and embarrassing.
Hey, yeah.
I didn't get
He
hit
never
by
got
it.
radioactive.
No, they're going to take care of all you guys just in case.
Yeah.
But I want to line up with Andy and Grace anyway to get a good scrubbing.
Absolutely.
It might be kinky.
They scrub you guys off. I mean, big, foamy as much as they can. You know, the spraying it off and everything that you would normally do for radiation. And then they test you guys afterwards. Like, yeah, it seems all right. You can see that Jackson is still off over by the road with your guys' vehicle, and he's like, "The heck?" When he sees you guys out there, and then they bring you back for questioning. Alvarez wants to know. He's like, "Come on, what, guys?" As other people step away, he goes, "Dudes, what happened? What? 2 cops down. What happened?"
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a hard time with this one.
Alvarez, honestly, that Officer Cole Wall, he needs disciplinary action. He went in even though we told him to stay on the fucking shoreline.
Oh, wait, stop. So you're saying you were going to go down into some underwater hole and let the cops stand on the shore? No.
No.
He did the...
No. Officer Frank Nunes went in, got grabbed by a beastie. Carl wanted to go in with us, and I said, "Don't, stay up on the thing until everybody else gets here."
Okay.
And he came in with us.
Stop. Keep that to yourself. If he had stayed on the if he had stayed on the shore, that's his career. There's no way he can let a bunch of college kids go down underwater to try and go save another cop while he's standing on the shore.
Wow. Look at where he is now.
Yeah.
It's going to cost the county money.
He doesn't have to take your orders. I mean, you don't have the authority to order him to do anything.
No, and look, they're good. They're good cops. They're going to pull through this.
He's a brave man.
And you guys are going to definitely
can I get
be known for doing
deputized?
some good things.
Grace pulls out her phone with the pictures, and she starts emailing them across to Alvarez because she's got them on fast.
Oh hell!
And basically, she goes.
He
is
pulls up his phone. He pulls up his phone, and there is a fucking crystal clear picture of that massive catfish thing up on 2 legs, going.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You've got to be shitting me! This will never fly. Not.
Well, of course, it won't. It's dead
fly
now.
Well, you'll have to make up your own story.
We're happy. You make the story whichever way you want it to be, but you need to know what is going on here. And as long as you know,
not being funny, Mr. Alvarez. Sorry, detective sir. Not being funny. You only told us to not go in the sewers. This isn't a sewer.
Gosh.
I just want to remind you.
Yeah, you'll want to get
almost a sewer.
You'll want to get the EPA in here because there is radioactive waste all over that place in there.
I think that's how we're going to go.
Catfish was female, so if it's laid eggs, there could be more of them coming your way.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, hang on.
Look.
I feel another roll coming on. So let me find out.
He says, "I go, keep your roll going." He says, "I do think that the radioactive angle is a good idea. This barrel was loose, and they're probably going to sue the government. That's fine. A bunch of people got hurt because of the radioactivity in the water. No one is expecting. I don't know how I'm going to explain the wounds of everybody, but let's just go with that. I've noticed the hospital seems to look the other direction on a lot of things. And that's when something clicks in your head that one of the other lines of money going from the Sweetheart Foundation was
Goes
to
to
the
the
hospital.
Okay.
Right.
And with that, let us fade to black, and our students will go back to their lives in a minute. I will tell you that the monster itself was a bit terrifying. I mean, once again, getting a good hit early with the taser was a very, very critical thing. It had a thrashing damage, which would have been an attack on everyone in its range. It has a swallow. Anytime it has it gets a raise on an attack. Not a raise on attack. The swallow hole was that right there. Because of its slashing damage with its bite, any raise was automatically a wound. So you could have been swallowed, you could have been bitten to death, and to be able to beat that toughness of 12, holy crap. I really thought this might be outside the range of what these guys can do. There was some danger, but at the same time, you were able to put it down with minimal risk to you guys. I think some of it had to do with how the cards were dealt.
Yep.
I mean, that's always a big thing. And by the way, I've never thought that spending bennies for a card was really important until I've watched how the Savage Worlds actually plays. There's really a phenomenal benefit to going first.
Yes,
huge.
Hugely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's why I took the level-headed edge. Just
Brilliant.
To get two cards. To get two cards at the start makes a big difference.
It's stunning how big winning out on initiative is in this game compared to some other games that we do play.
Yeah. Also gives you a double chance at a joker.
I mean,
yes, it does.
There is also the lower the card, if you've got the relevant edges, actually prop up the party, but I couldn't use those because
there's actually, it's an interesting one there because when I was looking at this, it says a hero with this edge draws an additional action card in combat and chooses which to use.
So
that means if you pair it with your edge fish, where if you basically draw a low card, you get a benefit. You've got an increased chance of triggering that edge as well. Yeah. So it's actually there's some good synergy there.
And
you could choose the lower card.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.